Hello. Welcome. Hey, everybody. 'Tis Friday.
Welcome to the madness.
Friday, Mayhem.
Hello. Welcome.
Woo,
Joe's
woo.
here.
Of course
We haven't
I
seen
am.
her in a
Of course
while.
I am.
And Tara's here because she wants to join us too.
She's cool.
Hey,
like
Tara.
that.
Hey, how are you doing?
I'm very well, thank you. Miss Tara, good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Hang on, let me get my work diary out because I was listening to you girls when you were on the last podcast. Yeah, I wrote notes. Hello, everybody.
Of course she does.
I'm so
Of course she does.
Here I am with the Liz Closier Designs. Therese. Yeah, look, I got it right. Therese and Tara, we're all here. Who knows? Is anyone else joining us? Come on in.
I don't know.
Put your Eagles hat on and join us. Come on, Eagles fans, join me. I have not once this football season carried on about the most amazing, simply the best football team in the world. I have not once, because last season someone had a snark and said, oh my God, she doesn't shut up about her football team. Yes, Amy's listed here in my notes. Joe Bob's Diary 2025. Yes, I wrote notes. Hello, everybody. Hope you're having a great Friday night. Thanks for joining us. I missed you all.
You came out with your notebook.
I'm not in there.
Yeah, well, take notes. I'm sure other people take notes. Okay, top of my list, The Joe Show.
Get some sweet
20
meal.
minutes in bed. Oh, good, Neil. I've got one word for you, excruciating. F me, that was excruciating, mate. You and your girlfriend with her two holes. Could you not? You could see in Tabitha's eyes. Let's just get this done with first. You could see in Tabitha's eyes, she's thinking, oh, there's too many stitches going in this one hole. So the tutor of the century did not say to her, don't worry, Tabby, when there gets lots of little stitches in that hole, just smooch them to the side. Don't choose a new hole and go hell for leather. Excruciating. It was bloody excruciating, I'm telling you. Okay, but let's get back to Amy. Thanks, Neil, for joining us. Miss you, mate. We've got to get together to discuss God. Yes, very soon. Okay, The Joe Show. I wrote it down. I walked back to my desk and I wrote it down. Amy,
Because we love
this
you.
is not The Joe Show. This is Friday Mayhem. Once a month, deal with it. You got to put up with me only once a month. Oh, my God, did I laugh? Yes, I laughed. I laughed when I found out you bought 15 skeins of wool and have only knit one. One. I did laugh. And then I thought, oh, good, that's okay because I only bought 3 skeins. Okay.
La-di-da.
I wrote notes. Oh, yes, the Eagles. I wrote Eagles, capital letters, because somebody here said something once that, oh, no, shut up about my team. Well, you know what? My team's in the Super Bowl. Grand final. The big gig. You thought Trump had too big to rig. You watch my boys go. Just be cheering them on for me. Also, while we're here at the beginning, before you get sick of me and leave, wait till Tabitha teaches me how to skin a bear. Neil, you don't want me to say something rude, do you? In the first 5 minutes of the show, you skinning a bear. Good grief. I'm not going there. Okay. In the first 5 minutes, I'd just like to say, March. My friends, actually, I should do the disclaimer. My views are not necessarily the same as the other participants in this podcast today. However, March, next month, when you see me next month, we're doing stripes. Yes, it's March Mayhem. I will come up with a kick-ass hashtag, like a one-worder, I promise you. It's going to be shorter than anything Liz can think of.
Is that when you're forcing Morgan to hold a knit-along in March?
Yes, don't interrupt. This is about me and Morgan. Don't interrupt. I was just about to say, Morgan.
I'm so sorry.
Morgan and I are hosting March Mayhem. March Mayhem. Everyone else will be doing mancinis and mancha stuff and men stuff, and that's a whole new issue for Neil to deal with because so many people hate men at the moment in the knitting world, and that's okay by me because some of them, like my co-host, is an absolute idiot. Do you know he tried to open a Telegram chat to talk about religion? What a dummy! What a dummy! Anyway, we'll get to that hopefully next week. March Mayhem. March Mayhem. My dear friend and I are hosting, but I've got a problem. I can't find my stripy book. Now, you know I carried it with me all last year, waiting for Morgie to come up with the 3, 2, 1, let's go, and she didn't. And my problem is my knitting bookcase is too deep. So it's like, 60 books across and then they're too deep in each cubicle, and I can't find it. So I'm hoping in the first couple of minutes here I'm begging for some ideas. I've got some stripy yarn, which we'll get to later when I shut up. So really, if you could comment below 2 skeins of self-striping yarn or 1 skein, if you know of it, and then maybe a main colour or, contrasting like a main colour, a solid possibly. So if you have knit, not you've looked at and you've seen it on the good old Ravelry, if you have knit a self-striping project that's not socks and used self-striping yarn, 1 to 2 skeins, or even different colour self-striping yarn together, a couple of skeins, then please comment below on the name of the pattern so I can go and find it in case in the next 3 weeks I don't find my self-striping monkey ass sleeve ass book that I was going to do. That would be great. Thank you. And now the 1, 2, 3, the 4th thing on my list, just eat bacon. I heard Caro, she said I was a bit much because I asked lots of questions. You wait, Caro. 15th, she said on the 15th, the pilot episode's going to be happening. And I can't wait, and I'm really excited for it. So I'll be looking out for Just Eat Bacon podcast. I'll be tuning in, and I'll be doing all the puns like don't go bacon my heart, stuff like that. Okay. And the last thing, so I don't forget, and this ties in with Nittler and Tradither that I watched last night, their podcast, spinning. The EEW Fold Kickstarter has ended for the foldable electric eel wheel. And guess who got one?
You did? Yay!
Not me.
I saved up my pennies and I whacked it on the old credit card. I had to pay off the credit card and put it on the credit card, and it's arriving in March next year, March 2026. I'm going to get my first electric spinning wheel, and it's foldable. I almost succumbed to the excitement and got the carry bag and almost got the little Lazy Kate whatever foldable thing. And then I went, don't be silly, Joe, that's a lot of money, because your $100 is like my $200 at the moment. It's getting really ridiculous, and $50 of postage just for the EEW fold would have gone up to then $60, and then so all up it's costing me just over $400 Australian just to get the EEW fold. And if I had gone for all the shits and giggles, it would have been up to close to 600. Yeah. So I saved up and whacked it on the credit card, and that has all happened. Of course, there are a million people happy to invest in that Kickstarter, and it's my first Kickstarter involvement. I cannot believe Morris, however you say his name here, it would be Maurice. He is amazing. He keeps everyone informed. He discusses the battery I should probably save up for and get to run it when it's not on power. The power pack that I should buy. He's talking about fine-tuning the motor and tweaking everything. And so I was watching Nittler and Tradither, and I was thinking, holy crap, Tabitha held up a roving that looked like a bit of goose turd. it was really hideous. It looked like felted, moulded dog turd, actually. It was thick like that. It was a bit of roving. And she held it up. And then when she started pulling away at pieces and saying, I don't know what I'm doing, I was thinking, oh, this is great, because by the time I get my electric spinning wheel, she'll have worked out what she's actually holding and how to split it into smaller pieces. And I reckon by March next year, she'll be ready to start learning when I get my electric wheel as well. And that's all of my notes. Thank you very much. It's not the Joe Show. Anyone else? Got any
Here's
notes?
a comment for you. Here's a comment for you.
Oh, Waylon, wait. Oh, yes, I see wombats all the time. I would say I probably see 2 or 3 wombats every week, and they're lovely. They're really horrible speed bumps. If they get in front of your car, you're screwed. You're off the road. And actually, I found somebody in a gully upside down because the wombat got caught under her wheel.
Oh.
He ran across the road. She ran over him, and she couldn't turn her wheel, and off she went into the gully. Wombats, they're lovely. I like the muddle-headed wombat. That's a great storybook by Ruth Park, if you can find that, Tabs. And when I was Waylon's age, I used to draw his little picture. I've probably got the book at home. It's vintage, 100 years old. Muddle-headed wombat. Yeah, see wombats all the time. They're very big. They're very big. You don't want to, like, it's like seeing a giant tortoise. It's not like, you know, they can get very big. They're very powerful and very strong, and they can run really fast. And they live where there's water. So usually where there's a bit of swampy creek, you'll find some wombats. Oh, maybe actually, Tabs, I could do a video of all the wombat holes. There is a couple of roads, dirt roads along on my way home that if I turn off up there, as you drive along, may not see a wombat, but you'll see lots and lots of big giant wombat burrows. That could be interesting. Yes, okay. So now I've just talked my hat off. Like my hat, girls? Like my hat?
It's lovely.
It's only like
It's
32 degrees here at the moment, Celsius, so I'm sweating. So I bought a backup just in case. Hang on. Just in case it gets too hot. I bought the backup. The backup plan. There you go. Go the Eagles. You know what I'll be watching? I'll be watching the Super Bowl.
well, of course you will. Your team's playing.
My team. Go, my boys. Go hard. Go till you think you're going to drop. That's all. They've got to work hard. You guys have too much padding. They're wussies. They have all this padding shit on them, and I don't know. They're pretty boys, aren't they? They don't want to hurt themselves. You got to muck in there. You got to go hard and knock someone's teeth out, and you know, pull a hammy.
Actually, I read an article today that Brady was talking about how they should be able to hit the quarterback harder, because he said now everything is called as, you know, too rough.
Oh,
He
now
said,
he's
you know, I know he claims he got it too. So
You guys have
bullshit.
padding on.
We watch the games, okay? Bullshit.
I'm like, go hard, go like Tabitha in a yarn sale. Just go for it. Knock every other person out of the way. 15 skeins. That's disgusting, Tabitha. How dare you? How dare you buy 15 skeins of yarn?
well, it's
You
not
wanna
like
hear-
she bought 20. She only bought 15.
Yeah,
I
but February's count hasn't been done yet.
I bought 3. Crinkle, crinkle. I bought these yesterday, so I only just, you know, decided to make a purchase. Hang on. It would be nicer if I hold all 3 up. You will probably know what this is. This is the first time I have come across this stuff in Australia that's not in a kit. Hang on, where's my... It's sort of greeny, greyish blue, made in
Ooh,
Turkey.
that's pretty.
Yeah, pretty if I could find out where the camera is. Oh, right in front of my
Oh,
face.
that's beautiful. I love that.
That's pretty.
You like that, Tara?
Just pretty.
Those are my
See-
jam.
Single ply, oleo gusto, as I would say, made in Turkey.
Joe,
Yeah, exactly. Yes, Tina. Do you know about that, Joe?
I know nothing about that. I'm sorry.
The mayor of Philadelphia, she was doing a rally or something, and so she was trying to chant the Eagles thing, and she spelled it wrong.
You spelled it wrong.
She had one job, just one job.
Yeah. So have you seen Gusto wool or Gusto wool if you're European?
I have heard of it. I've heard of it, but I haven't seen it.
100% merino superwash as a single ply. I wouldn't have thunk it as a single. I'm not going to throw it in the washing machine, that's for sure.
Oh.
I would advise against it.
Yeah. So I've never seen this yarn before in real life, and I really like it. And it's funny because it says 306 yards or 280 meters. So I'm like, oh, it's a sport weight. It's not even quite, it's a very light DK.
Mm-hmm.
And I hope this woman never watches, but if she does, hello. Yes, it's me. You saw me yesterday. I walk into this shop and it's a gift shop, but in the front window, hanging in the front window, very smart marketing, are all these skeins of yarn. Not this one, but Earth and Unique, I think they're called. Yep. And so I walk in, and as I walk in, she's on the phone. I'm going to tell you the story. She, you know, hey, I just spent $90 in your shop, so be nice to me next time I come in, okay? Don't be coming for me. She's on the phone and hangs up the phone saying, oh, I hate know-it-alls. And I thought, good timing, because Joe Bob's coming in. I hate know-it-alls. And I walked in, and I'm like, oh, beautiful gift shop. Oh, you get some yarn. Oh, there's a little nook out the back. Can I have a look at all the yarn? And I said, instead of just looking everywhere, can you tell me, do you have any stitch correctors, you know, like stitch fixers? And she said she didn't know what I was talking about. And I said, you know, like little crochet hook with a hook on either end so I can fix stitches. And she said another name, like a needle hawk or something. And it had a blunt end. It had, instead of a sharp needle end at one end and a crochet hook at the other, it sort of had a blunt end. So it was conical, but it just stopped with a blunt end. I thought, oh, that's weird. You can't even pick up stitches with that one. And I said, no, it doesn't matter, you know, like a little stitch fixer when I drop stitches in socks and things. And she said, oh, why don't you just use a Tunisian crochet hook? I said, well, not for socks, lovely. Could you imagine this big fucking hook? And I'm trying to do socks with it. Anyway, and then I said, oh, by any chance, do you have any single ply? It's my favourite yarn. And she said, what's single ply? And I said, you know, like one ply. It's not too twisted round. It's just one. And she goes, I've been knitting for 30 years and I've never heard of that term before in my life. And I said, really? Wow. Single ply? You know, like 4-ply, two. She goes, you mean 2-ply? And I said, no, that'd be lace. I'm looking for a single ply that's like a fingering. It could be bigger, but, you know, usually about a 4-ply in weight. And she says, no. I said, hang on. And she kept saying, you know, like, I don't know what I'm talking about because I'm such a know-it-all. And I said, hang on a minute. I'll run out to my car. I'll be right back. So I went out to my car and got my scrappy balls, which I've got in my tub at the moment. So I've got some scrappy balls happening. And I showed her what the single ply was. And she said, oh, yeah, now I know what you're talking about. No, we haven't got any. And then I swiped right and there's 2 packets on the top of the shelf. Like she had hanging stuff, but she also just had a couple of packages. And I said, that's single ply. Oh, how lovely. And we had a nice chat. And I asked her who her favourite designers were. Like I bought 3 skeins of it at $30 each. And we had a nice chat. And she had a papillon shawl behind her. I said, oh, a beautiful papillon shawl. And she said, oh, yes, the other lady who works here knit that butterfly shawl. And I went, okay. We're speaking the same language, kind of, just translating differently. And she said something about what do I knit or whatever, you know, everything. And I don't know, I just said to her, do you know Amber O'Brien? She's an Australian knitwear designer. You should look her up for beautiful patterns. Didn't know her, and I thought, oh, here we go. do you know Woolenberry? That's my favourite overseas designer. No. Do you know Fibre Lily Yarns? Kylie Vitnell. She's got the most beautiful yarns. No. So she started writing all these things down. I thought, it's time to go. She's writing notes on me. And before I left, I got my dig in. I went, I'm not a know-it-all, right? And she just kept talking about something. And I thought, yeah, you heard me.
It sounds to me like the people she calls know-it-alls are just normal people.
Or people who should have more knowledge.
But she was lovely.
In their own field.
But she had, the painted waves cow that I did, Stevie Boy's painted waves cow, and the black I used Australian Superfine, and it was really splitty, nasty. And she stocked that, so she had quite a big stock of that Australian Superfine merino in the 4-ply. And I looked at it and went, oh, I just used that and showed her photos. It's really splitty. That's why I like single ply, because it doesn't split stitches when you're not looking and you're watching Murder Mystery and listening to Tabitha. And I'm laughing so hard. God, I laugh so hard. So that was interesting. That was an interesting visit. If you own a wool shop, at first I thought, it's only a gift shop and she's got yarn as a sideline. But no, out the back she had, Lang wool, Payton's, Cleckheaton. She had the Australian Superfine wools. So she had
the back.
And pattern books, the Katia pattern books, Katia and Langwall pattern books. I thought if you're into knitting, you're into knitting. If you're just there to make a bit of money, I guess you don't really know what you're, selling. I think it'd be like having a clock shop and not understanding how movement happens.
Yeah, I mean, you would think since she had some in stock, she would have a clue.
Yeah. Anyway, she was lovely, and I really like to go back there and spend another $100 next time I go to that town. So, so that was interesting. What are you all doing? What are you all knitting on?
A hat. Yeah, Neil says Neil says maybe she doesn't get the internet in that part of the outback.
He knows where I went. Yeah. Well, it was interesting. I was excited to find a wool shop anyway in a little country town where you don't get it. Yeah. I think I'm just spoilt in my town to have that beautiful wool shop with, hedgehog fibres and tuku wool, and these girls are all about their yarns, so, and they're only wool. They don't deal with synthetics. They only deal with natural fibres. And, the Three Sisters yarn and the Black Elephant, and they've just got such a great selection. So I'm very spoiled. So whose hat is that, Liz? Is that your design?
I wasn't making a design. I was just playing around with it. It might end up being a design. I don't know. It's got little mini cable type things on the bottom.
I like that.
So I don't know. I'll have to see how it goes. The sweater that I started last week, I started about 15 times and pulled out and ripped it out, and then I changed the yarn 4 times, and I still couldn't get the gauge that I swatched for to match the gauge that I was actually knitting, despite going up and down needle sizes. So I'm just putting that one away until I find some different yarn for it, because it just wasn't working out for me. And I love the pattern. It just, I was not enjoying the process. So I put that away and I went back to my hat. So
why do you think swatch is hard? So you swatched. You did a good swatch?
I swatched many times, yes. I did a good swatch. I don't know if it's because it was knit in stockinette and then reverse stockinette at angles, and that could have affected the gauge. But I really love the pattern, and I'm going to knit it. I just need to find a yarn that works better. So that's okay.
Okay. Do you think it's the yarn? Not the gauge or the tension perhaps, but just like the structure of the yarn?
I think it's the structure, because the one color was 2-ply fingering, but it was like the bumpy. And so I was not getting engaged with that. And then the other yarn I was putting with it was also fingering, but it was super thin. So between the two of them, yeah. So I'm just, yeah, exactly, Cassie, quote me, swatches lie. And I know they do, but that's why I kept going back and forth. And I was like, you know what, I'm not enjoying it, so I'll put it aside till I do enjoy it. So now I'm just playing with this hat, and I'm going to start my blanket here in a couple days when I get the rest of my teeny yarn, and then wait till Joe and Morgan's knit along extravaganza in March Mayhem.
Oh, yeah. March Mayhem. It's going to be madness. It's going to be great.
Pull out my self-striping yarn.
Right.
So
where did I hide mine? Yeah.
Check your email, because I sent you something, by the way, when you get a chance, Joe.
A love letter?
Yep.
Dear
A love
Joe,
letter.
how are you? I am fine.
Love,
Hey.
Liz.
Yep. That's exactly what I wrote. You got me. So Tara, what are you doing?
I am working on an emotional support chicken.
Oh, have you done one before?
This is my fourth one.
Oh, of course. Yeah, you have
Oh, wow.
I have. Yep. That's cute. I like the
I'm
color.
on the head, so I have to count.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
And
Shut up, Joe.
hopefully I won't run out of this color.
She's playing
This
yarn
one-
chicken on her chicken.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm playing yarn chicken on a chicken.
Thanks, Cassie, but I stole that from Tabitha, so I can't make T-shirts that say that. So maybe she can when she does her merch. Oh, and yeah. Also, I can use the extra self-striping yarn. Ooh.
Plus, we're
She's
doing
hosting
yeah.
our baby hats.
Oh, I do baby socks for sure. So with my leftovers, that's what I was wondering. Are there minis that are self-striping? Do any dyers sell them as little minis? Because that would be so cute. Little leftover self-striping for baby socks. I'm in.
I do
with
have
that
some
one.
leftover self-striping from other socks.
Yeah, and I did order a pattern that uses self-striping, because I couldn't
Did
help
you?
myself, because it's so stinking cute. Hold on, let me pull up the picture
Yeah,
of
but
it.
you've got that book. What's that book called? You've got a copy of it.
I ordered that little gnome guy that you use leftover self-striping. Look at his feet. And this is a small one. It's imagined landscapes. She also has a bigger gnome with self-striping. But the little socks on his feet got me. So that book is called Knit Happy.
Yeah. I've got it somewhere. I don't know where it is.
I don't know.
Have it.
You have it.
Oh my, so much stuff.
We've talked about it before.
We were set up for last year. Hey, you know what? Do you remember this? Hang on. I've got too many of them. I wonder if I can just hold it up. Do you remember these that I bought from Germany?
Mm-hmm. Your collection.
Oh.
Yeah, so I bought 10 self-striping socks, right? Yeah, why? Tabitha's my middle name, I think.
Why not?
Well, this is really lovely stuff. This poor lady's probably horrified that I'm using her yarn. But anyway, I don't know. Nicole C. Mendez. And she's on Etsy. Oh, she's lovely. Oh, I think I might use this one as motivational giveaway. It's called Mickey and Minnie. I've got 2 of them. That's why I'm thinking I might do a giveaway with these. It's Mickey and Minnie Strong Sock, 75% virgin wool, 25% nylon, 100 grams is 420 meters or 459 yards. Okay, so Mickey and Minnie Strong Sock, and it's interesting because it's 25% nylon, so that would make really great socks. I'm gonna give this one away, and I've got a little project bag again, just a little carrier bag with the single handle. Plonk them in, actually, with little pretty flowers on it. Oh, Kathy got her gift that I sent to her too.
Okay.
Good. Yeah. So she got her fiber lily yarn, and I threw in a DK skein as well. So she got an extra. Just because I felt really bad about the confusion. She thought she had sent me her email, her address via text message, and she hadn't. So there you go. So I've got another little project bag. It's got butterflies and flowers on it. So
Oh, that's
next month
adorable.
when we start, not even when we finish, when we start, whoever comes up with an idea, if I actually knit it, if you give me a pattern design and I actually think it's a cracker and I knit it, I'm going to gift you those 2 skeins for helping me out. I can't
That
find my
reminds
book.
me, I got 2 of the addresses from the winners for the sweater knit along. Melody, I need your address, so please send it to me.
Oh, yeah.
That way I can send the prices out because
Yeah.
I'm very
Wanna
excited.
share the
Thank you.
love. So
Thank
there you go.
everyone who participated. There were some gorgeous
Yeah.
sweaters.
Oh, there were some beautiful sweaters, and it gave me some really good sweater motivation. Definitely. What was I going to say? Oh, so out of those 10 skeins, now I've offloaded 2. Maybe Tabitha
There
should
you
do
go.
that. She 15. She used 1. She's got 14. Maybe she should give away 3 to me or somebody else deserving
you.
of it. Yeah.
And then it
So
just increases short.
last year I was hoping to knit those. I never found the time, so I am going to with Morgie and me, March Mayhem. We're doing stripes, and there's 2 skeins gone out of my stash. Oh, cha-ching, cha-ching. As soon as somebody finds me a great pattern to knit, please, that'd be lovely.
I know what I'm going
Sure.
to do.
Therese, what are you
What?
working on now?
Secret, or are you going to tell me?
No, I'll tell you. I'm going to do that out of that book. I'm pretty sure it was in that book. It's a T-shirt with the stripes across the top.
Yeah,
Of
yeah.
course.
The bright axis tee, I think it is.
Yeah.
Yes,
that.
I love
I think
that
that's the
pattern.
one I'm going to do too.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? Okay.
I'm not. I'm doing the sock arm again because I like the one that I have.
Oh, you're
So
very welcome, darling. Very welcome.
I've knit it before and I like it. I enjoyed knitting it a lot. So that's the one I'm going to do.
Cool.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
and
you've
because
done
the,
one. I saw you. Didn't you do
and
the
the bride-
body in a light grey?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did body in light gray. Plus the other one that you guys are doing starts bottom up and I don't want to do that. So.
Oh,
Hang on. Did you knit that for yourself?
I knit what? No, the gray one is Riley's. I have the purple one.
Oh,
No,
okay.
hers is the gray one. Mine's the purple one. And I just knit her another gray sweater. She gets all my samples.
I'm really happy to put 1 skein into it or 2 skeins of self-striping or mix up different self-stripings, as long as someone can come up with a pattern idea that's not too overwhelming. Something different. I want something different, guys. I don't care.
You should do the sock arms. It's super simple.
well, maybe I'll do that.
And there's a cardigan and a pullover, so you don't even have to do a cardigan. You do pullover. Yes.
I prefer a pullover to just throw on.
I know.
With jeans.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you can play around with the main color to go with whatever self-striping color you have.
When I give those away, I now have 8 skeins left. So give me some ideas, please, please, please. I've got single skeins there too. And then whatever leftovers I have, I'm going to make some little baby socks. That would be super cute.
And baby hats, because
baby
we're doing a
hats and
hat.
baby whatever.
Yeah.
Ta-da!
Cute.
Ooh,
Baby
very pretty.
hat, cables. Good
Ooh,
grief. Hang on.
cables.
Tell me. Can you see it?
Yes.
Cables. Look, Amy. Cables. How cute
Very
is that?
pretty.
I love that yarn.
That is pretty. I love the little cables.
That was that little
That's a good
baby
idea,
yarn
Lisa.
telling
That's
you
a good
about.
idea to put the little extra
Nice.
details.
Mm.
Except now my
And
extra is going to go towards baby socks.
Look how much I've
And-
got left. That was those. I've only done the 1 hat and I've got so much left. Heaps. And then I've still got this one in the blue and bluey purple brown, the Panda Miracle. Oh, here we go. Oh, sorry, don't know where my camera is. There you go. So I've still got heaps more yarn to do more hats, Therese.
Cool.
What hats have you made for the babies, Therese?
I haven't. I did the one. Oh, I don't know if you saw them. The ones I did on the machine.
How cute. Oh, no, I didn't see. When I listen at work, I don't get to see because I'm working.
Well,
I pretend like I'm working. but I'm listening and then running back to my desk to write notes from now on. I love this little Bubba hat. So cute.
Our
Okay,
guests
Joe,
need to be forewarned that Joe's gonna take notes on them.
Yeah, I'm taking notes. Oh, gorgeous. Did you do those on your little machine?
Oh, Tina, that would be so cute with your Mondre yarn.
Yeah.
That would be adorable.
That would be cute. The babies would love that.
Mhm. All the colors.
These are
Oh,
more like
you have
toddler
been
sized or
busy.
big, you know, but Inga
Yeah,
said
for
they need those.
toddlers.
So yeah.
Babies' heads
Yeah.
are big.
Yes.
Oh, let's, to support these ladies. They don't want, do you know what? I do worry about that. People think, oh, they've had the baby, all the support in the world when the baby's newborn. What about after the 3 months of sleepless nights, or when they're starting to teeth and they're walking and they're trying to talk and you're losing your mind? It'd just be so lovely to have a gift and have some extra help when they're a bit older. They're all changing out of clothing, you're changing out of seasons, and you've got to buy all new stuff. So I'd say do toddler size for sure. Absolutely. I'm sure they'd be happy to take, any donations of your beautiful knitting.
Yep.
For sure.
And other than that, I'm so excited. I am 2 inches of ribbing away from a finish.
Yay! Ooh, that's so
Alright.
pretty.
You have been busy.
Here's one of the sleeves.
Well done.
Very
And I'm
nice.
2 inches away from the second one.
What
I mean,
pattern is
I
it?
know.
What's that?
What pattern is this?
This is the Calliope
Oh,
by
okay.
Espace Tricot.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I highly
know-
recommend with some moderations.
Mhm.
I ended up, I know last time I was on here, I talked about the sleeves. I ended up going down to 60 stitches. And then I changed from a 7 to a 6. And that's fine.
Well, I know the ribbing is killing you, but you're going to be so glad when it's done and have it
2 by
on, and
1
it's going to just
ribbing
look
is
so good.
10 inches of it. Yeah.
So the Calliope has a pattern on the yoke, doesn't it? It had pattern work or some sort of.
No,
it's hard to see with the dark yarn.
And it just has the ribbing.
Ribbing.
Oh, the ribbing down. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Thank you.
Yep.
Yeah, you've always liked that. You've mentioned that a lot. That
I
pattern.
recommend this
remember when
pattern.
you
It's
started.
very, very nice.
Yeah.
Except for somebody who's a better knitter than I as far as adjusting patterns. Because I try it on and it's a little bunchy, like right in where the underarm is.
Okay.
And so I
Okay.
almost think I could, and I only did like the 3rd size. And I feel
Yeah.
like I could have went down to the 2nd size because it is.
She does hers very
Oh.
oversized.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
The patterns are very oversized.
I think I could have went down to the 2nd size, but it's okay. I don't mind it being. It's not giant. It's just a little.
No.
But I don't like
Cozy.
the bunch. But I'm
Yeah.
not good enough to, take in darts and do all that.
No, I don't do darts.
No. So it'll be
I
fine.
just-
So I'm like 2 inches away, so I'm super excited.
Well
about
done.
I can't wait. It's
that. It's
Yeah, I heard that
It's
the
been on
weather
your
is
needles.
really, really cold. You've had lots of really bad weather up your way. Really
That's why
cold.
I'm hurrying so I can wear it before spring, because it's merino cashmere.
Oh, I missed Groundhog Day. I've been so busy with work. What happened?
They say more winter.
More winter. Oh, wow. I will have to go back and watch it. I do love it. Usually I watch it live, but no, I missed it this year. I've been so busy traveling and doing different bits and pieces. So Tara, what else are you up to there besides what you're knitting on now?
I lost it, Yarn Chicken.
Oh no!
Oh no!
But I'm just putting in another color. It's an
Yeah.
It's an emotional
These are
support chicken.
multicolored.
I was thinking, how cute would they look with a little fair old sweater pattern for their body, and make a little sweater, do a rib for the neck of their jumper on the chicken and a rib at the bottom when you start that body part and do little feral. I think feral chickens would be cute.
That would be cute.
Except the
The other
short
thing-
rows would bug me. I think the short rows would screw me up with my feral because I'm not that clever.
Talk to
Yeah,
Neil.
I'm not
Get him
clever
to
enough to figure it
get
out.
Neil to make you a chart.
I was going to say Neil would chart it up, but I think with the short rows, it'd be okay. You could just sort of do a solid colour for a couple of short rows and then just continue on. It would just, the feral would sort of slant around his body. I don't think people would take too much notice if I did that.
Probably.
Yeah.
Oh, you
I'm
know what
also
I
working
did?
on my
What?
monthly
Ooh,
night
those-
owl fiber.
Oh,
Those
you
are
with your
pretty.
stuff. Two
I
at
love
a
night
time.
owl fibers.
Yeah, these are for
Two
me
at a time.
this time. I did a pair for my husband. in
Yeah,
January.
yeah. Yep, I remember. So, okay. So, who are
Mister,
these
I
for?
like to be rude to my wife about her knitting, but I still want hand knit socks.
Do your boys wear socks that you make or you don't bother?
No, because they don't like wearing socks.
Yeah.
We have one. We had to fight with him to wear socks with his sneakers. And I'm like, honey, I don't know why you're fighting with this kid. Just let him do it.
I
But
did
he's
some
arguing
pretty.
with a smaller or a younger version of himself, which doesn't really go over very well because he loses.
Do you remember this? Do you remember this hat that I made for Millie, and then I took it back because she didn't want it. It's double layer with the bamboo on. It's got the bamboo on the inside and pure merino on the outside. Well, I had made a cowl a couple of years ago to go with it, a matching cowl, but I made it too wide and quite deep, and it was a bit floppy, and I ended up not wearing it last winter. And I love this hat, but I didn't want to wear it without the cowl. So
I know what you can do. Wear the cowl, but no. Oh, I was going to tell you what you could do,
and I redid it. That's the joy.
Never mind then.
Yeah, no, I frogged it because I thought
I was going to
never wore it last winter at all.
Yeah,
and that's
but all you got to do is fold it over and stick a shawl pin in, and it gets it all nice and warm and snuggly around your neck.
No, thank you.
You don't have to re-knit it.
Why not? Just re-knit the bloody thing. Make it smaller.
Okay.
So I made it shorter and I made it less, narrower. I took out the width of it. So now it will just pull over my head and scrunch up under a jacket, and then I can wear my beautiful hat with it. And we're all good. Look.
I like it over the other hat. That's very stylish, Joe.
It is. So I do love this hat. I love it. It's just so comfortable. It's just loose and it just sits really well. But, I want the matching cowl. So I just read it just because I could. Why not? And how good does it look? 5 years later, it's still looking great, the yarn. So you can't do that with a dress, can you? And then I thought, well, I'll knit a lace hat. So I knit a lace beanie. Not for me, not in these colours, but I knit a lace beanie because it's lace and I thought it might use up some time. And I just did a square crown.
That's nice.
Ooh, I like the color.
Yeah, it's a crown. Hold it up a little.
Oh, sorry.
Colors.
Yeah, it's purple and pale golds and cream.
Up,
higher. Okay, now, okay. Now we can see the crown. That. Oh, that's cute.
So I just knit a square crown. There you go.
Very cute. Yeah, very cute.
Just for funsies. Of course, no pattern, just me. And then I think I went from lace to fingering, and I knit a, fingering cap in two colours.
Pretty.
Yeah, so I just did a fingering cap. I do like a nice light cap. They really keep your head warm. Here we go. Where am I? Here. So that's in two colours because that was just little scraps. And then I thought, well, I've done a lace one and a fingering one. I might as well do a DK one. So then I knit a DK hat. And you know what? This is always my thing, and I've seen it with other people, the twisted rib.
Mm-hmm.
My twisted rib, until I give it a wash or a block or get caught out in the rain, always lean to the right. So as I'm knitting them, they're leaning to the left as they go up. So just a little lean to the left, which is really annoying to me. But I just knit a DK beanie out of pure wool.
Cute.
Yeah, and so you can see the lean. Drive me crazy. There you go. So I just knit a few hats and the baby hat. So it's 4 hats I knit in the last month. I re-knit the cowl, and I started a scarf to go maybe with this hat last night with all the different greys and cream and beige I started. So that's all I'm knitting at the moment. I've been really boring with my knitting. Super boring.
Not if you're enjoying it. That's the whole point.
No, but I haven't been. I'm not motivated or inspired to knit anything lovely. So my go-to is always like, just knit a hat. I did find something amazing. You know how last month I was organising my project bag crap?
Yeah.
All my notions. I found this. I found this at Kmart. Yeah, my notions, and put it all in the magnetic trays so I wouldn't lose anything. I found this at Kmart, a photo and craft storage box.
You still have Kmart?
Yeah, we have Kmart, made in China. But look at this. It's just a big plastic box, not really that big. It's big as my head. So I found this plastic box, and inside of it, it's got all these little, Tabitha, 1 pair of socks, bloody hell. Bloody hell, Tabitha. Get your gears grinding, girlfriend. It's got all these little tiny, they're supposed to be for like storing photographs or craft things. And I thought, well, knitting's a craft. So, yeah, all those trays. Here's my needle gauges, the famous needle gauges.
Very cool.
Some tape measures in one. How cool is that? Like, it's wide enough to put your tape measures in. I've got extra tape measures, so I put, needle stoppers. I need to get more needle stoppers, I've decided. So just some tape measures in another one. Scissors and cable needles in one. I thought that's a really cool idea. Like, they're not going to move around too much. They fit in well. No. It's not a squeeze. And they all slide into, stitch markers. Some stitch markers in here. Only some. Got plenty of room to fill it up when I actually, I went home and found more needle gauges and stuff in other projects, but that's another story. So, yeah, a photo and craft storage box. How cool. So now they're all together, and then they're kept out of the dust with its clear plastic box. I thought that was a pretty cool idea.
Yeah, and then if you want to pack like a notions bag, you just go and pick one from here, one of this, one of this.
Yeah, like she's, like when she goes shopping of her yarn stash.
Right, she can go
She
shopping.
can bring a basket with her and just, like she's going to the garden and just pick up a different thing.
That's what I should do, get myself a shopping cart, because David always says, you're off to your shop, are you? When I say, I've got to go down to my wool room. And when I come back, he goes, how was it? Did you find stuff in your shop? He stepped into my shop last night, actually. I'm like, okay, off you go now. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. My notions bag that we packed last month is going really well. I'm really pleased with it.
Good.
I'm so glad I put that little cable needle in there. I've even added electrolytes, satchels, because you never know, as fast as I knit, as much as I knit. Electrolytes, you never know. And lens cleaners. So I found some more shit to pack in it, white lens wipes. So it's still going strong, and I've been using it. I'm so glad I packed that little tiny cable needle in it for the baby hat. That was a good move. Mm-hmm. Oh, and did I tell you I've got nail clippers in here too? Did I say that last?
I have. Good. That's what I have too. Yep.
I always have a nail file too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, well, it has a nail file in it. It's just one of these ones with the nail file inside. So I've managed to stuff even more stuff in it, and I was really tempted to get a bigger bag And then I thought, no, Tara will kill me.
Oh.
But remember, Tara, I said to you, can you remember
Yeah.
I put this in my bag? Do you remember
Right.
what that was?
It was in the black bag.
Yeah, what was it that I was putting in the black bag to remember it was in the black bag?
Oh, everything. Your little
Yeah, you put some of everything in the black bag.
Come on,
everything's in the black
Tara.
bag.
I'm sure I popped something in here and I said, Tara, remind me I've put it, if I ask you, it's in my black bag.
You've got one of
I
these
can't
in
remember.
there.
Yeah, the little
Oh, I
stitch
want-
picker upper.
Let's
Yeah.
see, that's a point end. I
Yeah,
want one of
Yes.
those with a pointy end.
I have one
I
that's
just
Yeah.
use I just use.
I have one that's I have one that's the size of a crochet hook with
Yeah.
a pointy end on one
Oh,
end.
that's
And
right. This one. And I said, when I lose it, yes. Good girl. Okay, thank you.
That
Good
was a
friend.
while
To be
ago.
fair,
I
to,
remember.
to be fair, Tara, anything she asked you, you would have just said it's in the black bag.
Right.
Exactly.
In the black bag. Oh, look at my needles. I decided, who was saying that they prefer circular needles? Somebody was saying, circular needles are better for your hands. And I thought, oh my God, doing hats, especially lace, my fingers have been really cramping and really sore. So I went and got the old vintage straight needles. Look at the ends. Can you see how much I've
Wow.
worn? Hang on. Sorry. Look how much I've worn the colour off.
Wow.
My gold, my
Wow.
favourite gold 4 millimeters. That's smoking. That's some knitting on those poor needles. And I have another pair. These are just pony ones. And I have another pair, exactly the same. And I thought, oh, they might be nicer in case somebody spies them on the screen. No, they're just as bad. So my 4 mils forever. I've knitted so hard on the poor buggers. They've lost all their paint. Poor little things. But I just thought, I'm just using again scraps of the 8 ply, and I just thought I'll do a ribbed 44 stitches, 2x2 rib, and I've got the dark grey, and I've got a brown colour that you probably can't see because of plastic, and cream.
Nice.
Yeah, I just not inspired. I want a project to get my knit needles into, and I'm not inspired by anything at the moment.
I had a knitting tragedy today.
Do a chicken.
My cable
Oh,
Who does
no.
not need a
Oh,
chicken?
look at him.
Oh no.
That is so
Aw.
good.
Oh no, Therese. How did it break?
The needle came off the screwy part
Oh,
in the middle of the 2x1 rib. So that was
Oh,
fun.
that's terrible.
That was fun.
can you glue it back on?
No, it's no.
Oh.
But I managed, but it was a little bit of a crisis for a minute. Because I had frogged that sleeve twice already. And I was not ready to frog it again.
People say that knitting is therapeutic until shit like that happens.
Mhm.
That was good. That was a good sidebar, Therese, because look what I got.
What do you got? How to
Knit.
Well, that wasn't this morning.
Knit health and wellness. How to knit a flexible mind and more. If anybody's having, bouts of knitting block and mental health and getting upset about their knitting, I found this little gem, but the person who authors it, I believe is in the UK, Betsan, Betsan, Corkill is her surname, and she has online, if you want to go and have a look online, stitch links. So stitchlinks.com for your mental health in knitting. I thought that was really a great resource. If anyone's having trouble or having a shitty day.
Links like a link or links like a cat? Links cat.
Links like LINKS. So if you go to, if you're having, a shitty day and a shitty knit experience, this is all about how, knitting is calming and how you can help your mental health by doing something repetitive and
Way off the internet.
Pirate, you missed Joe's football hat.
You did. Uh-oh. World War III.
pirates here. Which team do you follow, Pirate? Who's your team, Pirate?
There he goes.
Oh no!
Oh,
And then there's her other one.
It's so hot. It's only 34.5 degrees here at the moment, Celsius. Google that and feel sorry for me, but I'm going to wear it. Oh, my God, I'm sweating.
Criminals
Go the
shouldn't
Eagles!
support football.
Fly, Eagles, fly! So, yeah, so stitchlink.com. I'm ignoring that. Can't read that. Illiterate. Stitchlink. With an S. Sorry, Terry. So www.stitchlinks.com, and it was created to support you on your mental health journey, and I think it's amazing. I think it's a great idea. Tomsky might be able to benefit from it.
Holy shit.
He said criminals shouldn't support football, Joe.
No, I'm ignoring that comment.
Criminals. It's the National Felon League. Pirate.
Oh, the little hat that I did with the cables for the baby is out of Peyton's.
Oh,
Newborn
thanks, Tomsky.
Cute.
I wonder how much the NFL got from USAID.
Oh, let's look into Roger's bank account, shall we?
Prince Harry got 13 mil.
He's not
So
even.
Roger's probably. I know. Bit racist there, Therese.
Is it true though? Is it true? Let's do the numbers.
The little hat I
Have
made
two
is called the Alex
yes,
hat.
Tina. Yes, Tina, we do have two non-Americans fighting over American football because that's just how we are.
Well,
Aw.
they're trying to make it international.
So there's a whole set. There's booties and a cardigan and the little cabled hat.
That's
so if you're
cute.
looking for that little cabled hat, you look up Peyton's, and it's called the Alex hat. Booties, cardigan, and hat. That's so cute. Those little booties, I could do those.
Probably did.
And you're not sharing? Wow. I thought we were friends, Pirate.
He's kicking it back to Biden like everybody else does.
He's got to send. How much has to go to the big guy? Is it 10%?
10%, yeah.
Guy.
Hey, big guy just signed with a Hollywood agent. I don't know what they think they're going to get out of him, but whatever.
Did you see when they told Trump that? I mean, he actually laughed out loud and he was like, what?
Yeah.
So
did you see they asked him about Time Magazine?
I didn't see that.
Because Time Magazine put a picture of Elon sitting behind the Resolute desk, like he's the president. And Trump, they asked him, and he said, "Oh, is Time Magazine still around?" Oh, okay. We'll work on that. I remember when Carrie got the shekels.
Yeah. What's this? Ooh,
Tunisian crochet. It's got platypus and kangaroos on it and koalas.
Oh, that's cute.
I found this book. I spent $1. I spent $1 on Neil. Tunisian crochet.
Cute.
Well, I thought he might like to do pattern work now that he's an expert Tunisian crocheter.
Tunisian. You got to say chew.
Tunisian.
It's got kangaroos, so I bought that for Neil, and I found something that Tabitha might need, because you know how well her spinning lessons are going so far, and she's got that roving that looks like goose turd, right? I was thinking if she can't spin, she could always learn how to felt.
Cute.
Oh yeah,
so
cute.
Yeah, she could grab her.
Look at this penguin. Look how cute he is.
If she gets really frustrated and shitty with her, look at the mermaid. Oh my God, she's adorable. Look at the mermaid. If Tabitha gets really shitty about not knowing how to spin because Neil's a really crappy tutor, if she just grabs a wire dog brush, like from her dog, and just bashes the crap out of her roving, she could start to learn how to do. She wouldn't even need a felting net. Oh, the squirrel! Let's do squirrels. Squirrel. Look at the squirrel.
Oh, that's cute.
That's adorable.
And now
She could
Pirate wants to know if we're promoting taxidermy.
Sure.
Into a
Fine.
toy. She could felt herself a big muffler, or you know what I mean, like a big boa, a feather boa. She could.
Somebody in their chat.
I'm not going to ask the question, because it will send us off the rails. So I'm not going to put the suggestion of things that she could felt.
Right, that's true.
How cute! I think Tabitha's next foray into craft just by natural.
No, Neil went to bed. Pirate. He had somewhere to be early in the morning, so he's not here anymore.
Oh, now he's got a vehicle. Watch out! Now he's got a new car. He's off everywhere. He goes.
He just wants a mobile office.
15 minutes here and there.
Yeah, 20 miles,
Yeah, but it's
15
not
minutes
like he's
a day
driving very
outing,
far.
back again.
He's got to stop for the night.
I think Laurie Sharp. That's a beautiful little book, Tabitha. You should. Yeah, maybe you can just bang your roving with your dog brush.
I was thinking of the M word. You know the one.
Yeah,
One that
I'm
always
gonna
gets
go
us in
there.
trouble.
I'm not going there.
Yeah.
Not going.
Yeah.
I said muffler, and that did it for her already. Really.
Get felted.
Oh, I thought.
That's the problems with giving old people mobility. They cause chaos.
I bought a very expensive knitting book.
Did you?
You did.
Probably the most expensive I've ever bought.
Uh-oh.
In Australian dollars. Cost a bomb.com.
Is it Grand Shetland?
Ooh,
Oh,
Ooh,
pretty.
beautiful.
that's pretty.
How much was it?
Talking about that. Somebody on a podcast I was watching was talking
It was so much money that I even walked around the shop and Googled it just to check that I wasn't going to pay too much more, that I could get it cheaper somewhere else. Okay, this pattern book, I feel like I'm like sending their kids to college, paying for their tuition for
You
half a
probably
day.
are.
This pattern book is beautiful, and I am going to knit items from this. So perhaps this should be my motivation instead of flopping around knitting hats.
I think
This
I know who it was. The yeah, if you ever watch the cocktail hour at the Coop,
Oh yeah, those ladies. The
Leanne
sisters.
has that book, or she got it from the library. Now she wants to buy it.
Well, it's probably
That's
half
cool.
the price. Yeah. Oh, look at this vest. Look at this vest.
Oh, that's-
the colour
is that-
on that vest.
Oh, that's pretty.
That's Gudrun Johnson, right?
Yeah, and Mary Jane Mucklestone.
Oh,
Oh,
there.
okay. Well,
It's a
yeah.
beautiful-
Ooh.
It's a beautiful
I wanna knit
book.
that
And that
green
was
sweater.
Mary Jane's vest, by the way. Kudos to Mary Jane. I bought it just because I liked a hat that was in here, but I've never paid $80 for a hat pattern in my life. So it was 80 Australian dollars to buy this book, which is the going price in Australia and dearer at the moment. I saw one place was like 76, but that's with shipping. And I was there and I didn't have to pay shipping, so I brought it home with me. And it was the only one on the bookshelf, so I wasn't leaving it for anybody else.
Yeah, it's about 50 or 55 here.
Mm.
Yeah, it's a very expensive book, but it's a Grand Shetland Adventure Knits by Gudrun Johnson and Mary Jane, or Johnston, sorry, there's an S and a T in there, and Mary Jane Mucklestone, Liner Publishing.
Oh,
As much as I don't love giving my money to them, patronising little twats,
she's not
I
wrong.
just really,
It's mayhem. I know.
yeah, I just, bend the knee, bend over backwards, twist yourself inside out, twats. But they're, they built the business on it. So there you go. It's probably the only business I know that hasn't gone woke and gone broke.
But they're not putting out their magazine anymore, are they?
Mm.
I thought they were.
No.
I thought they were just doing publishing.
Well, when you can charge $80 for a book, Australian, I have lots and lots of knitting books, as you know. I have hundreds and thousands of knitting books, but I have never sat there and gone, oh, $80, no problem. So probably the first and last
Sarah.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
True that.
It's
True
I
that.
did, but I got the head. I think it looks okay
Yeah,
with the head.
No, it's cute.
yeah, it looks fine. Looks
It's a
fine.
chicken.
And
They're
then the
different
little-
colors.
I need to do like there's a section that I knit
Yeah,
and
the
then
breast.
sew here, and I'm gonna the breast. I didn't
Chicken
want to go
breast.
there and say it.
Well,
It's okay.
Tabitha's
Neil's not here, so
Neil, so
I'm
we're
gonna
safe.
do it in this.
The
oh, that'll
debauchery.
be cute.
Nice.
I think it'll,
Oh, I think that looks lovely. I really like the colours.
and it's gonna be a gift, which is why I need to
Oh.
finish it.
Oh, thank you so much. You shouldn't have.
Evidently, Tomsky has words for it too.
Tara only knits chickens.
She also raises them.
I know. I don't have to pay. How much are eggs these days?
$7 and plus a dozen.
A lot.
Yeah.
Yes, Tabs. I need to knit the
Oh,
chicken.
you guys. Tabitha's still here. Neil's gone to bed, but Tabitha's holding the fort. Tabitha, that was disgusting last
I
night.
will say that my
I know it
girls.
wasn't last night when you filmed, but last night when I watched and you were talking about tips of your goose turd and stuff like that, and I'm watching Neil's face. He was losing it.
And whoever
I
was in
haven't-
chat that said I was yelling at the TV, I absolutely was, because it was so painful. And
I
I'm
started,
like,
but I haven't finished it. I started
I
it
haven't
before I
watched it
came out
yet.
here, so I'm going to
I'm
watch
trying
it
to
tonight.
explain, like, okay, she's like, oh, look, this is magnetic. What is this thing?
A
And I'm
loop
like,
of
it's
yarn.
an orifice hook, and you get the yarn out of the orifice. And they're like, we don't know what you're
The
talking about.
orifice.
I'm like,
Oh, that was
we're going to
funny.
teach her how to.
Yep, that was funny.
Who
That
the
was
fuck knows? Ridiculous expensive.
No, I'd love to try on one of those before I break my fold, but no. She's got a cute little nano all ready to rock and roll. And what was the hold up? She had the right power plug. She had a USB, didn't she?
Yeah, she doesn't know how to do it.
Charging cord.
I told her, I was like,
Yeah.
guys, there's a thing called YouTube. You should look.
Yeah. But it was funny because Neil's like, oh, this is excruciating. One word, excruciating. I thought, yeah, excruciating.
It was. It absolutely
was.
was.
Tabitha needs to fire a sack Neil. He's a back office boy. Put him in the back office and get yourself a proper tutor like Therese to come on. You mean Therese? You would have told her how to make a ring to make a circle, and that all the loops are going to go all the way around.
Well, you don't
Squish
even
them
have to
over
do
when they
that.
look too bulky. That you want that circle to be a little bit firm, not loosey goosey. And I couldn't believe when she went into the first chain instead of into the
I'm
end
screaming.
chain. How
He
could he
didn't-
not
he
say
didn't
go to the other end of your chain? And
It was
you know,
it was
go-
the blind leading the blind because he didn't
Yes.
know. Joe throwing up white supremacy.
It was excruciating. That was the best word for it.
Well, wait, I told her she should teach Neil how to make actual baked beans,
Right.
and then
There
he
you
can
go.
eat them normal instead of on toast because that's weird.
Eat them with barbecue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
But
know.
now I
And they-
figured it out because
at least I used a fork. At least I, you know, I know I
Do you
eat
think
my
the
baked
British-
beans out of the can, but
do you think they don't use seasoning because they're just used to the taste of dish soap?
the Poms, don't you be saying
Yeah.
Australians are like that. Yeah, the
No,
Poms.
I'm not talking about.
The Poms who boil everything till it's mush.
Don't offend the baked beans. I wouldn't. Yours are offensive to me. Sorry.
Baked beans means farts.
Uh-oh,
They're
it's
good.
on now, Liz.
It's good.
He
Good
needs to
stuff.
come to America and get some good barbecue and some good barbecue baked beans.
Good barbecue, not shitty
Coming
barbecue.
to America.
I
Imagine
think
Neil
Iris
being
from
coming to
Kansas
America.
City, he probably got some decent barbecue when he was there.
He's travelled.
He
been,
probably ate the baked beans and just doesn't want to admit it.
He's been places. He's been around the block. He's been to Australia. He's been to, where was he when he was cherry picking felon? Canada?
Canada.
Yeah, he's been around the block a few times, that bloke. But did you hear he dropped some little gossip on the old Have a Chat with Trad about a lovely lady from north of your way, Utah, Liz, who might or might not have been watching the Knit Night ladies.
Mhm.
Well, if they
And
are,
I say,
I
well,
hope if she is. If hope she finds us delightful, and if she doesn't, well
yeah.
then I'm sad
Yeah, I
because we're delightful.
I bet she likes me more than you girls right now with my Eagles beanie on. I bet you. I bet you. She could even be an Eagles supporter. And I thought,
No, I doubt
wow,
that very much because there's like,
that was a
if
bit
you see there's a map of the United States and there's a little circle in Philadelphia and a little circle in Kansas
the
City,
city of love.
and the rest of the country is gray. Nobody cares.
City of love. It's the best city in the USA. The city of love. City of brotherly love.
Yeah, well, I'm
It's
hitting
the
you with a
best.
pipe. I love you, brother.
Plymouth. Oh, gosh, I haven't been to Plymouth. That Plymouth Meeting shopping mall, that was like a football field. I remember the first time I went there, I was there all day. Good grief. That's some marathon shopping.
Mhm.
No, I love it. It's the best place. Best place ever. Best football team.
Food's good. I'll give you
And,
that. It's good.
Yeah, I thought that was a bit weird, old Neil doxing one of our viewers. Yeah.
Well,
And said
he doesn't
anybody
know
could
that they're
find-
one of our viewers. I mean,
Hello,
we
welcome
haven't
to
gotten-
all.
we haven't gotten any
If you-
nasty comments.
No, maybe I should get my blue wig out again and start wearing that. Maybe I'll wear that to my next Bible study. Might make Neil feel uncomfortable.
Nah.
I'm gonna do something about my wall. Look at this bare spot. I gotta do something.
How funny.
You could hang up your blocked calendar.
That's over there.
So what's going on? Baby hats this month still?
Baby hats
All year.
whatever
All
you
year,
want.
basically.
Baby, I know Tara's got that baby pants pattern that
I'm
she
not
likes.
doing the same thing all year. I'm definitely going to do some little baby booties or socks next month.
It's no pressure. It's not like a intense.
Okay.
You know, it's
No
just
pressure?
just to get stuff gathered up for the babies and the toddlers and whatever.
Well, I did
For the babies.
find this. I found this book. I've been buying heaps of books lately. I found this book,
That one's
Cascade
cute.
Yarns.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, and they've got a blanket. You guys would have this over there because it's US and Canada, and the blanket one too. I thought I might do a baby blanket as well.
Nice.
So Cascade Yarn have some good books out, guys. You would have all that there. What would it be? About $10 there or less?
Depends on how many patterns.
They're pretty cute. Like the baby book I found from Cascade Yarns, 60 quick baby knits. These super cute. It's got some really
That's
cute
probably
little
20 or 30.
Yeah.
The
There.
question is, Joe, have you been reading the books you bought, or can you read as a criminal?
Yeah. I have my parole officer read it to me every week when I go in. That's funny. Yeah, my parole officer reads all my paperwork out to me every week when I go in. What do you call it when you have to go and visit your parole officer? Oh, that's it.
I don't know.
Lunch. A weekly lunch meeting. Oh, how's this? And I don't even like cables. How's that? That's
Oh.
Pretty.
I love cables.
That is cute.
I love
Oh, that is
Look.
pretty.
Pirate and Joe have a lovely relationship.
Oh, that's cute.
No, we don't. We don't know each other. Never heard of him. Never heard of him. Don't know who you're talking about.
Anthony Garcia
What?
does a really good impersonation of Pirate Chomsky. It's hilarious.
Does he really?
Got his voice down.
Oh, who went?
Joe.
Tara, you went.
Tara was there.
Tara, you went. Oh, shut up, Joe Bob. Tara, tell me all about it.
Went
Let me get my
where?
knitting.
To the retreat and to see Carrie.
First of all, I was talking about her stream today.
Yeah, hang on. Let me just put my wool down my shirt. I don't lose it. Tara, tell me everything.
Did you just put your wool down your shirt?
Yeah, look. So don't miss. Look, see?
Isn't it like 90 degrees there?
It's 35.6 degrees Celsius. What's that in Fahrenheit? I don't want to lose my little ball.
A lot.
A lot. It's hot. And I'm in a car with nothing running. and the window cracked.
35.6?
So you
Yeah,
want to knit an Eagles hat so bad, and I'm not even a fan. Well, you couldn't be a fan and knit that hat, Tina.
It's 96 degrees. What are you doing?
Tina's going to knit an Eagles hat. She's going to make me an Eagles green. Oh, Tina, you're the best. Tina did a Wednesday video. What does she call them again? Let's advertise them, please. Let's promote them.
Wild Card Wednesday. That's
Wild Card Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Tina did this green on green on green and was like, oh, yeah, not that great. Oh, I wouldn't normally do this. Yeah, oh, some poor bastard might like it. Are you kidding? I was yelling at my phone going, oh, my God, give it to me, pick me. Oh, my God. She wasn't happy with it. I said, oh, I would have done it differently. And she's so humble. And I'm looking at this beautiful yarn, tonal, different greens. And I was salivating and drooling. Couldn't get the words out.
Watch that because I love green.
Well, you know what?
You can dye all the green for me.
Exactly. It was
green.
so stunning. It was so stunning. I may or may not have Tina's phone number now. Don't ask me how. And I was this close to going, hey, you know me, I'm Joe Bob. You're my best friend.
We never ask you how, Joe.
I may or may not have your phone number, Tina. Don't worry. I'm not going to. Don't worry. I would text
okay.
you.
She'll keep it better than Fort Knox. It's okay.
Oh, no one would give it to me, so I just went and found it. But anyway, Fort Knox. It's all right. You and me, babe. So, Wild Card Wednesday.
Tina yarn. Bastards.
Oh, my God. She made this beautiful yarn. It was only like, was it one skein too? It was only a single skein.
Poor Oscar.
Like, yeah. It was beautiful.
Oscar the Grouch.
God, a yarn dyer
right
who
back
has
reporting
no idea.
terroristic threats.
It's an international incident.
It's okay. Joe's one of us. It's okay. She loves us. It's okay.
How do you do that? How do you approach somebody who doesn't know that you're really good at stalking and you want that one skein of yarn that somebody's obviously already purchased probably? But I couldn't believe it.
Can I say if I unexpectedly am murdered, I want Joe Bob and Tabitha on the case because they would solve the crime way faster than anybody else because Joe can find stuff out and Tabitha knows all about how true crime works. So I'm just saying.
Yeah. Joe Bob can get your phone number in a heartbeat.
Call you in the hospital sometimes too.
I know.
Tina, I was so close to calling you. Tina, give it to me. I didn't want to put you under that kind of pressure.
You can call her through Instagram, right? You can just call her through your Instagram DMs. Video chatter right there.
You mean, okay. No, yes, hologram? No. Don't change your phone number. You're safe. It's all right. I have ways and means. Don't change your phone number. I'll still find you if you do. Give me your address. I'll give you my address. Absolutely, I'll pay for it. No problems. Thank you. You don't sell it. It's mine. Thank you.
None of us are doxing Joe. Trust me.
Nobody's.
We don't want the fallout.
No, we know better.
I will give you my name, my address, my underwear size. I have no shame, and I will pay for it and the shipping, and I will get it sent to me, please. Thank you. You're the best. See what happens when you know their phone number.
Underwear, I will lose my shit.
Can you please make a Joe Bob worthy name for it though, Tina? Because it's got to be something uniquely for Joe.
Yeah, it's just special. It's just special.
Well, that's Joe.
It's just special.
Here's your address.
Parking lot, Australia.
Blue Florida parking lot.
Is that like the
see what happens when you put it out there in the universe? But it would have been funnier if I had have called you, right?
Kudzu. Oh yes, Kudzu. Kudzu's a little crazy. Yeah. Kudzu's a little crazy.
Only a little?
It is.
It's a plant that runs wild and will take over everything.
Oh, that's me.
Yeah, you don't want it.
Yeah.
I'll take it. Well, that's the same as blackberries, and everybody loves those. Come on.
Ooh, I love
They
blackberries.
poison them here. If you have blackberries like we might have just inside the gate of our farm, if you have blackberries on your property and the local council see it, they will notify you that you have to remove it. And if it just happens to go, if it's like on the boundary and it happens to go out in a gully outside your property, they will come and poison it. So never ever, if you're ever traveling through Australia, never ever stop on the side of the road and eat blackberries because they've been poisoned with
That's
chemicals
awful.
every single year.
Ours are probably poisoned too, but
You would think that was something that they would let people know, tourists,
I love
Noxious weed here.
kudzu. Yep.
I have berry contacts.
Kudzu. Kudzu's
So
crazy.
yeah, you need to hide your blackberry bush stash here in Australia away from your boundary of your property. You need it like behind a big machinery shed where no one can see it because it's not allowed here.
Allegedly. Yeah.
Allegedly. I don't have any on my property, only inside the front gate where they keep spraying. So
I love blackberries.
should take a cutting and put it in a big old bathtub somewhere out in the paddock to
I
grow.
love blackberries.
I love
Nick,
them.
I love them. So yeah, let's just change the subject.
I'm sorry, Tina. You win.
You win.
What Tina
You win.
said. Oh, we were talking about eagles. That's right. Tina was saying knit camouflage panties for your bush. Okay, I just said that out loud. Thank you, Tina. Why do I read the comments when Liz puts them up on the screen? So eagles, yes, fantastic colourway for when we win the Super Bowl. Thank you, and you're welcome.
Tina, are you sure you don't want to name it ESGLES?
ELGLES.
The education standards of Phillians. Yeah.
Good.
Oh, well.
Those are words to live by, Tabitha. Just something women should always keep in mind.
Yeah, well,
Unlike Kanye's wife.
First.
She's Australian.
Yeah, I know. She doesn't wear many clothes either.
Another famous. Oh, well, if you had a body like that, would you? Would you wear clothes if you had a body like that? Because I'm sure
you would, but whatever.
In public, generally, yes, but
if I had a body like that, you'd all be seeing it.
Now I'm going to watch the game, and it's going to be
Go Eskils, fly, Eskils, fly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Can't wait. So we've got a few more weeks till the end of this month. I want some inspiration because I'm here knitting a ribbed bloody 44-stitch scarf. Come on, guys. Maybe have a look at my Mary Mucklestone and Gudrun Johnston.
When does March Mayhem start?
In March, when you see me next.
In March. March 1st,
So,
March 15th, March
No,
2nd.
I don't have my phone. Somebody look up the date.
I might have a diary in my car for some reason.
She had a little notebook. I know that.
Now, do we have to wait until March to start?
Yes.
Oh, you
I
mean
don't
are
know.
there rules? There are no rules.
Oh, yay. Congrats,
It's
Pirate.
Yes, congratulations.
Yay.
Well done. Kudos, mate. You are a very intelligent, handsome young man. Well done. Well done, my friend. I'm very proud of you, and I'm very happy for you. Did I just say that out loud with witnesses?
I'm going to send you some glitter for
Yes,
celebration.
and it might be recorded on the internet.
Yeah,
For
it's on the
time
internet
immemorial.
forever. Yeah, it's
Have
on the
you-
internet forever, Joe.
Let's change the subject. Have you seen the documentaries on glitter making? How rare it is to get glitter and how difficult it is to get glitter. Tomsky should be really, really graceful about that glitter bomb that you sent him. he should accept that with grace. What's the first Friday of March, guys? It is.
I don't know. I don't have my phone.
Friday
Oh,
the 7th.
Lord.
Friday the 7th of March.
March 7th is when we're starting it. You're starting it?
Sure. Morgie.
Is it going to be a
Morgie
cast-on party?
Does Morgan know?
Probably not.
Is she watching? Whenever she's watching, she'll know.
No, Morgan's not feeling good right now.
She's indisposed.
She's going to be feeling even better when she sees this. And we'll give Morgan the whole week, the first week of March, to get her shit together and get her mind around March mayhem. And I'm going to see you on Friday the 7th, and I will have my cast on. Moved house because
Therese, Tomsky's blaming you for his
I
moving
bet
his
you
house.
some of it came with you.
So yes, by
Doesn't it
all
always?
means, the first day of March is a Saturday. So cast on. 1st of March, cast on. I'll see you on the 7th. We'll have a chat. We'll see how we're going. I want to see all your ideas. Let me know what you're doing. Give me some pattern ideas, please. Leftover stripy yarn will go towards baby socks because I'll be knitting baby socks at the same time. So how cool is that? Okay, so I'm only doing it for March. The end of March is Monday the 31st, and the 1st of April, which is also my wedding anniversary, my husband's birthday, we will be finished
April
by
Fools.
that day. So the last day will be Monday the 31st, and then you'll be seeing me on the first Friday of April, and we'll discuss it.
It's only for a month? Okay.
Yeah, you want to get
Oh,
stripes for a
damn.
month?
I'm going to have to knit fast.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Do you want more time for sweaters? Yeah, I
Oh,
didn't
no,
think
that's
about
fine. Like, if
sweaters.
you want to make it a challenge, that's fine with me.
No, that's
Tomsky's,
no.
Tomsky's complaining about the quality of the stream.
It's her peanut gallery.
Therese
No,
Tomsky's
it's a
upset.
bunch of people who are upset about USAIDs and what they have done to the home country.
I get it.
Yeah, they weren't giving me any money. I would have taken the money.
No stripes happening in April. No stripes happening in April. April's a big month. We've got the Sydney Royal Easter Show in April. I'll be on a road trip, and we'll be doing something different in April for sure. For sure we will be. So March is it. I'm telling you now. I mean, if you want to, there's no rules. If you're casting on now, if you think your sweater's going to take you too long, all good. But yeah, come the end of March, we are done. We're going to have a stripy object show and tell. I got
to dig my yarn out because I put it away because we were going to do it last year and then I put it away. So I got to dig my yarn out.
My book. So, yeah, I mean, stripes, you've got plenty of time in a month to do a hat. You've got plenty of time to do a pair of socks or even one sock. Mittens, plenty of time to do stripy mittens. And if you want to do a sweater, do a sweater. You don't have to finish it, but I'd like to see it. And I'm not soft like Liz. I'm not going to extend the timeline, no. So I'll give you a month. It's a mayhem month, a month of mayhem. Self-striping yarn, you don't even have to use it. You can mix it up with your scraps and just do stripes. There will be prizes.
We can do socks.
Oh, yeah, you can do socks. You can do anything.
Oh, we're allowed to do socks?
Right. Yeah.
Well, Morgan originally wanted everybody
self-striping socks.
Morgan wanted everyone originally to do the sock arm sweater, but Joe has changed the regulations.
Morgan's not here. She's feeling unwell. This is going to make her feel great. Everyone's knitting stripes for Morgan in March.
Morgan in March.
Well, I'll knit two things with stripes: socks and then the
yeah.
Oh, will you now? So you're doing no housework. You're not cooking for anybody. You're not cleaning.
No, I don't do any of that stuff. I have a mother-in-law who does that.
Woman after my own heart. Okay.
European.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Morgan will be here.
I'm not going to call and report her to ICE.
Actually, you know, Morgan may be able to turn up on a Monday night when I can't make it to change the rules yet again, but I'll be back on the 7th of March, and you will know it's happening. Definitely.
Right. Yeah, I can't commit to a sweater in a month because I know.
What about a headband?
Do the short one.
What about
Yeah,
a sock?
I'm gonna do socks. I can do socks. Yeah. I have
You're
self-striping
gonna
for
do
socks.
striping. I just
But
want to see those stripes.
I still want to do that t-shirt with the stripy arms.
Yeah, you can do that. You can
We'll do
start
that
it.
one. Just start early.
Yeah,
Joe said you
don't
can
get a
start
prize.
early.
Yeah, you can start early.
February 7th. Maybe.
You can start.
Finish your
You can-
sweater
yeah.
that you're working on, and
I'll
then
finish
cast it
that
on.
tomorrow.
And then you have a month and a half.
Yeah.
It
don't
goes
wanna do
fast.
anything else.
It knits up fast. It really
I
does.
just need some motivation
Oh.
and inspiration to
Yeah,
knit all
that-
my
that-
self-striping yarn.
Yeah, that's not happening, Pirate. That's really
No,
not going to
Not
happen.
happening. No.
What's Pirate
Did you
up
hear?
to?
Did you hear that Travis Kelce's girlfriend's fans are very unhappy with him because he was happy about the president coming to the Super Bowl,
Yes,
despite the
I
fact
saw
that Trump said he hated her. So
That's okay.
It's not
Silly
about
fella.
her.
I know.
Yeah,
Maybe
you know what,
she's staying with him
Tomsky, if
this
I
long
did that,
because
it
he
would
doesn't
be in
give a
black
shit
and white
about her
stripes.
opinion.
What's that?
Black and white
Oh,
stripes.
maybe she's
Mhm.
stayed with him this long because he doesn't.
Yeah,
care
if you
about
just
her
want to do a
opinion.
little project, you could do a little
Probably.
a little pecker warmer for Tomsky. That'll just take you a couple of
In
minutes
black
to
and
do a
white
little.
stripes. Yeah.
Yeah. Look like a convict.
Or a referee. Yeah.
Oh, referee. Yeah, of course. He can blow his whistle.
Don't go. Tabitha, shut up.
Okay. You can do a headband. I'm not a fan of headbands. I have not found a headband pattern that I actually like yet that doesn't look like, you're pretending you're an athlete or a bogan. I don't know.
Oh, I'm sweating.
what?
Let me wear a
Refs.
Bogan. Bogan. Look it up.
What is? I'm afraid to look it up.
I am afraid to look it up.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not.
I will let it show on my Google history. Okay.
I mean, it doesn't snow here where I am, so nobody's wearing ear
Someone who's
warmers.
it's Australian and New Zealand slang for someone who is considered to be unrefined or unsophisticated.
Of course.
That'd be me, I guess.
Okay.
Uncouth.
Bogan.
Uncouth.
Feral. You know.
Feral. Feral.
I'm feral, I guess.
Tara,
We all
you
have
still
our
haven't
days.
told me. Tara. Okay, listen. I'm going to do everyone a favour. I've got my lolly jar here. Okay, I got my lolly jar.
Oh, Mentos
I got
are
a cup
good.
of chop. I'm going to do everyone a favour. I'm going to shut up. Hang on,
You never know
Tomsky,
what you're going to find in the mobile office.
I can hear Tomsky from here. Okay, Tara, tell me everything that I missed about the retreat, please. Tell me how you got there, when you got there, who you roomed with, who you talked to, who was naughty, who was nice. Tell me everything. And Kerry Smith, I missed the whole Kerry Smith thing. Okay,
Well,
hang on.
I drove. I stayed in a room by myself. It was at a Hilton, so the bed was nice. Anne was doing some scheming about Shark Week.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
I don't know what she was
5 months
scheming,
away, so yeah, I get it.
but she has started on the scheming.
She's at sugar.
There is another lovely person out there who has a son with a big mouth who is hilarious, even when he says inappropriate things. But he is like a younger version of mine.
Ah.
We laughed a lot. This kid is going to be hilarious. Well, he is already hilarious. And what else? It was a lot of fun.
Classes?
I took a class on beading, on knitting with beads,
Mhm.
done by Miss Lori over at Arkansas Yarn Co. She is absolutely lovely. I did.
Was that beading crochet hooks?
No, with the beetle needle.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
With the beetle needle. And she showed off my the one shawl, the Alsatian wrap that I did with an advent that has beads. Ooh, that's warm.
Mhm.
But she showed that off because one of the things that she taught us about beads is that like the yarn, it goes inside the bead. Like the bead does not necessarily look the same when it's on the yarn.
Mm-hmm.
And so because that shawl had like all the different colors but the same bead,
Mm-hmm.
she showed it off to everybody.
But doesn't that depend on the quality of the bead? Like if you get I think they're Japanese beads, Japanese seed beads, Miyake. There's a brand, and it's
Yeah,
very
she
famous.
recommends those.
Is it
The Japanese
Miyake?
beads. Well, she
They're
recommends
beautiful.
the Japanese beads because they're higher quality.
Mm-hmm.
Miyake. Google it. Let me know, ladies, in the chat. Japanese bead is high quality. They have a very nice inner, so that is the color you see. So I've used Noro yarn with variated colors and use the same bead, and you see that color all the way through against the backdrop of the other colors.
You know.
It's really pretty. Whereas some
You know
beads
what?
are not glass beads, they're plastic.
I'm sure he does. I mean, sounds like something he would say.
So that was a good class. I did the needle felting with Carista.
Oh, you did?
Mm-hmm.
You can teach Tabitha. Sorry, Tara.
Not really. Because we just did made a needle felting thing that we put on a card. So
that's nice.
It was a little bit, and it was fun.
Yeah.
What else did I do? Oh, Holly from Mystery Mouse, she did a good class on shapes and basically knitting things to fit you. Which was a good class, and she gave us a good worksheet, a good handout. What else did I do? I did a brioche class taught by Cheryl at
Miyuki. Thank you. It is Miyuki. Yep.
And I knit like a little mug rug, which was a great take-home project that I was able to finish.
Cool.
I think those are all the classes that I did. I think.
A lot of classes.
So I may or may not have lots of Miyuki beads at home, size 6, size 8.
Of course you do.
Maybe I should do a beaded project this year.
You should. I plan on doing a beaded project this year. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do. I don't have any beads, but I want to do a lacy headscarf that I could wear at church because
nice.
to cover my head.
Lovely. A headscarf. So would it be something that's shaped like, those hoods at the moment, or would it just be a shawl that you would put over your head?
I have not decided.
Okay.
I might try to find some sort of lacy.
There probably are some lace
style.
Yeah.
There are some beautiful lace. I have 2 books from Anakin Alice, who lives in the UK, who's from a European, where's she from? Another country, but she's in the UK. And Anakin Alice has 2 lace books. One's lace with beads. But unfortunately, I heard there's quite a few erratas in those patterns, and I did once send her an email and say, hi. She signed both my books, or one of my books that I bought. Hi, I own 2 of your books. Can you send me the email with the erratas? And she never responded. So possible she just never got my email. And I thought, you know what, I'll find out where the errors are when I actually knit them, and I'll work it out for myself.
You could probably look on some of the vintage sites to see if they have vintage lace head coverings. Knit patterns.
They Yeah, I'm sure I'll be able to find something. I want to try and find some sort of Eastern European lace
Oh, like a
design, either
Latvian.
Russian or Romanian or
Yeah, or
something.
Estonian
Oh,
lace.
Romanian lace. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
or
I'll keep
Russian lace.
I'll
Because the
keep my
Russians
eye
are
out. You
known
know,
for
I've
their
got a
lace.
million books at home. I'll have a flick through some of them, the lace ones.
Yeah, a lot
That's
of people from another
lovely.
country in the UK.
Yeah, so I've heard recently. Can I ask you then, where was a retreat held? At a function centre or in a hall or at a pub or at a hotel? Where did they
It
actually
was at
hold it?
like a hotel convention center in
Mhm.
the Dallas Fort Worth area. So it was very central, a lot easier for people to get to.
I've been
And
there.
it was warm.
Yeah. So Madeline Tosh used to, sorry, chop. Madeline Tosh used to sell from there, and I often used to think when I fly into Fort Worth Airport, I should go and find her. But then all the controversy happened. Another famous person, Caro Brown, she lives there.
She came to Carrie's thing.
Okay. So at the retreat itself, did they put on, you know, your buffet lunch, your smorgasbord, or was it just a free-for-all? You're just paying for the knitting classes, or
No,
are
they
they
had,
feeding you? Are they wining and dining you? What happens?
yeah, we had breakfast and dinner buffet, which
Included.
was pretty good.
And
And they had
just in
good
case
desserts.
Tabitha's still listening, anybody had any bear jerky or any, you know, raccoon guts soup or something? Because
No,
apparently
nothing too exciting on the food front.
nothing Oregonian.
Oh, we did go to, well, we went to a local yarn shop, which was not too far from the retreat.
Yeah.
And I bought some yarn. The name of it was Hank Me Home Tonight.
Oh,
It was funny. I had to.
That's cute.
I
And
love
then in the
clever
strip
names.
mall,
Yeah.
there was a British Emporium, so we went there and thought of Neil.
I forgot.
So I got some Jaffa cakes, which was
yeah, Jaffa cakes.
well, I got the Jaffa cakes because they were the subject of a big tax case in the UK.
Yeah.
Because there was a big discussion on the difference between biscuits and cakes.
I bought these for Neil
those
today.
are good. There was one of the ladies in our group, she bought this, but they had a book, a crochet book for Wallace and Gromit.
Oh, yeah.
So like the amigurumi Wallace and Gromit.
Yeah, cute.
That's cute.
But Neil's gone to bed, but I brought some English chocolates and mint creams from England. I bought those, and then I thought, you know, I'm not racist. I love these. Have you ever seen these, mate? Number 1 Korea.
Pocky? Are they like Pocky?
They're like Pocky sticks, yeah.
Yeah,
They're exactly
my daughter
like
eats
Pocky,
those.
but they've got more stuff on them than Pocky sticks. Pocky sticks are streamlined, a bit cheap. These are a bit thicker, so you really get a good mouthful of the goo and the sugar on the outside. And then I thought, well, you know, if I don't like any of those today, this is made in Poland. I got some fudge from Poland.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I went international today, but Neil's gone to bed, so I'll save that for later when I cast on my next exciting knit. So, okay, so you eat breakfast and dinner at the retreat. Lunch is a free-for-all. You go and find your local Subway or Burger King or Hungry Jack's or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, we did. There was a group of us who went and got ice cream at the local Brahms one evening, which was fun. And it was extra fun because I don't know what their problem was. Maybe like their credit card machine was down or something. So we had to pay cash, which we were
Ouch.
able to manage.
Oh,
So
good.
so we can still do business in a apocalypse situation.
And
And the
Do you-
cashier could do the math.
oh, good. Thank God someone can actually count in their head. Just because I'm getting more ideas for Tabitha's come and bear it all with the Bears knit retreat in Oregon. All will be gone, Oregon. I was just wondering, do you come away with something special that's exclusive to that retreat? Do you get a free pattern or a particular yarn, colour,
Yeah,
dye?
Devin dyed us all a set of minis. See, I should go get all of my stuff and
You
show
should.
it off.
I want to see you hank me home with you and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, absolutely, if you don't mind.
Hold on, let me
Thank
finish
you.
this row,
Because
and then
Tabitha
I'll go
has
get
some
everything.
ideas, because if I'm flying all that way, I want freebies. I want a swag bag full of good shit, you know. What do you normally get at retreats, Therese?
I
Besides
I haven't gone to retreats.
You haven't?
Yeah, I've never been to one.
Mm-mm.
Imagine you and I. You'd have to carry me because after 2 drinks, I'm anybody's.
Oh,
It'd be hilarious. You'd have to carry me back to my room, and I would never want to share a room with anyone because I snore like a freight train. And
Liz and I talked about this before, and we're both introverts, and
me too. Yeah, me too.
the older I get, the more I live where I live, I'm more and more introverted. So to go to a big retreat, I'd be like over in the corner, like, okay, just give me my wine and my knitting. I'll just sit over here and listen to you guys, you know, unless it was like our little group, our core group. Then,
but even then,
you know,
no, even then, I get anxiety so bad, social anxiety, and I feel like I've got Tourette's and I blurt the wrong thing or I say the wrong, like awkward. I'm awkward.
If we all have Tourette's, then it's okay, you know.
Okay, so these are the minis that Devin did.
Ooh, pretty.
Oh, okay.
Those are pretty.
Lovely. So they're exclusive.
Yes.
Love it.
Carista, this is off in the swag bag. She did a little mini for everyone.
She's
amazing.
Exclusive. Love her to
she's amazing.
Beautiful. That lady is beautiful.
She also dyed some other colors to sell that go with.
Oh, she brought some?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so considerate of her to pack all her wool and bring some of her wool.
Yeah. Susan from Delightful Works did a little pouch.
I love her bags.
With
fabric
exclusive. Yeah. So this was in the swag bag, and then she also had larger bags.
Yeah.
With the matching fabric.
That's so cute. Bags. That looks like the size of my Black Notions bag, which I'm going to replace soon.
And then Devin did
what?
No. Some hand and lip balm.
Cool. Nice. Oh, nice. You watching, Tabitha? I want all of this.
No, she's not.
And then Woolen Works Designs. They did like yarn cozy.
Nice.
Very nice.
They sold bags
some of those
as well. Their bags are really
I need some
really nice.
Yeah, so you had a whole marketplace, whole swag bag.
Oh, hold on. Let me show you my
your picture. Oh,
that's very cool.
Yeah, I wanted to have fun with the colors.
That's pretty.
Beautiful.
Of all the wool. Which,
well
of course,
done.
Krista dyed because she's amazing.
Yeah, she's so creative.
Oh, this is the beetle needle.
Oh,
okay. I haven't seen those. Yeah, you put the beads on it and then push them through.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Put the yarn in it.
Yeah.
No, it catches the yarn in it and then you pull them through. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, that's cool.
All you need is some Miyuki Japanese beads now. Just tell me what color you want.
I need to get some Japanese beads.
And
have
they're worth it. They're really beautiful. Yeah.
But yeah, the beetle needle is a game changer.
Ooh, I might have to look into that. Yeah.
Oh,
Um,
I just use a crochet hook, but
That's
yeah,
what I
the
do. Yeah.
What
Years ago,
else?
I did a ton of like triangle shawls, the little shawlettes that you put with the beads and everything. I have a ton of those.
Mhm.
I got to get back into it because I do.
oh yeah,
like
I
them.
took a class on sock heels and toes. That's the other one I
Ooh, okay.
took and
That's
forgot
helpful.
about. And then we got a little this because we did a
kilt
stitch
pin.
marker
Kilt
exchange.
pin, yeah.
Yeah.
So Devin gave us all Virginia. a stitch
Cool.
marker.
Aw.
And I got a bunch of stitch markers.
Okay.
A lot. See, I
Mhm.
made
Yeah.
stitch markers with little chickens. All
Oh,
different colors.
cute.
And
That's cute.
All different colors. I think this one's probably my favorite.
oh, he's
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah. And this is full of stitch markers from
Are you
people.
kidding me? Show me that bag. Show me that bag. That is full
wow.
of markers.
Wendy gave it to me. There was a fantastic contingency from Washington. We had way too much fun.
Wow.
Way too much fun.
That is so cute. Full of stitch markers. That big bag.
That's really cool.
Wow.
Like, Chicken
Okay.
Lady was there.
Now I'm really jelly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like there's lots and lots of fun stitch markers.
Oh, how much
Lots.
fun is that? Wow.
Look at it. Oh,
Yeah, it was really a lot of fun. A lot of fun.
Okay.
And had extra stickers that she
Yep.
was giving away. So I got extra
nice.
stickers. And I snagged a vintage
Ooh.
Nice.
That'll be worth something someday.
I know. There was also you could separately buy, someone was doing the water mugs or cups or whatever, the bougie ones.
No.
So I got one of those. But yeah, lots and lots of stitch
No.
markers.
No.
Cool.
That's
That's
fun.
fun.
So yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Hmm.
I have all these stitch markers.
Very
Loads and loads
nice.
of stitch markers.
Cool. I mean, I have
Yeah.
so many of the light bulb ones. You know, I got them off of Amazon. You get like 10 million of them for $10 or whatever. But it's fun to have the little, the pretty ones, and you're just like, oh, this is cute. Yeah, like
Look at how cute that is.
Look at that.
A little pierogi.
Oh,
Pierogi.
that's adorable.
I love it.
And a watermelon.
Oh, I have one of those.
Nice. Cute.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Lots of-
what shenanigans happened after hours?
Yeah, I want to know.
Was there
Can you
illegal
tell, or is it
pattern
like
swapping? Yeah, was there illegal? I heard illegal pattern sharing has been a thing recently. Was there any of that happening after hours? No, of course not.
No.
Not at Devon
No.
Retreat.
They would never do that. No.
No. There
What
was just
happened?
a lot of talking and laughing. I mean, we
There wasn't
talked
any-
and laughed about
There
a lot
wasn't
of
any
different things.
naked spin the needles crochet hook
Oh,
happening. Nothing like
If there
that.
was, I was not
Spin
involved.
the what?
Spin the
I'm
crochet
just
hook.
going with it.
I was not
Any of
involved.
Weren't these
There were some
predominantly
husbands
women?
there.
No. Okay. No. Can't ask that. Okay.
Good. Okay. Tabitha and Neil were not in attendance.
Clearly.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'd pay to go. I would pay to go to a retreat where Tabitha and Neil gave a class.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh
Not
my
spinning
god.
class, because I would be like,
Not,
I
or
could not.
crochet class. No.
I could not.
Like, you have to kind of know what you're talking about before you teach somebody else what to do.
Well,
I think that's one of the rules.
what was the state of his USB connection on his 3D printed spinning wheel?
He
It
needs
looked
to
like it
have
went to
Andy
nothing. Oh, it is pointing to the green circuit, the circuit board, and he's going, oh, what do you call it? A little green cube or something. I'm like, don't touch it. You know what? When you touch it, your
Tab.
body oils get on it and you corrupt circuit boards by doing that.
Tab,
So-
I can't wait till the West Coast retreat.
I know. I might have to save up and go to that.
Wait till the West Coast camping retreat with all the bears and the other big ass
Okay.
brown hairy things you have over there that are going to eat me.
Ranch?
I
Yeah.
don't know that I want to go there because, like, there are all kinds of murders that happen in the Oregon
Right?
forest.
Right?
Yeah, all
Because
the
this is
marijuana
my neighborhood.
plantation.
This is down the
All the-
street from me. This is where I grew up.
People
Okay.
disappear in that state. They go up in the mountains and they go accidentally go hiking on someone's marijuana plant.
And
And they're
people
in
don't
big
go missing in
trouble.
Australia.
There's Bigfoot.
And people don't go missing in Australia or Michigan or Arkansas or, just we just know about it because Tabitha talks
Missing
about
in
it. but-
Michigan all the time.
Plastic bag, I'll be like a mouse in a mouse trap. I'll be stuck in there while some big elk or deer is sticking their horns into me and ripping up my tent. And then the bear comes along and takes my esky with my Vegemite and my baked beans.
Nobody wants your
dogs.
Vegemite.
Or your kind of
I
baked
look like-
beans.
Yeah, well, I want hot dogs
I'd
with
eat Tabitha's
cheese,
baked
please.
beans.
Okay.
Cheese and mustard and tomato sauce. You got to have tomato sauce on your hot dog.
Yeah, so
No,
Tom
no,
just
you
learned
don't.
us from Sasquatch.
Sam Squanch.
Tabitha would do that, but she'd like hire somebody in a big hairy costume to come scare the
What?
crappers out of me.
Here's
And she'll
Tom.
be, oh,
Tom will do
welcome
it.
to my
Me,
retreat.
me,
Here's your handy mini shovel so you can dig a hole to shit in the woods with.
meanwhile, Chomsky would come and film it like a documentary, when they're out in the
And-
wild. A wildlife.
No,
Oh, like the,
You know what's really bougie? She'll hand you a little square that she's actually knitted with 100% pure cotton and go,
Go like
here's your
that.
little mini shovel here to dig your hole. Here's your square that you've got to use all week to wipe your ass
your
with.
sleeves off. Yeah. She's thinking about
Yeah,
us.
right? You turn up to camp and she's got no sleeve on one side of her shirt and you'd be like, oh, I don't want to shake your hand.
I
But,
was- I was a little
you've got
appalled at that.
a hip flask full of hand sanitizer there, baby.
I was appalled at that. I'm not going to lie.
You're a bit worried about that?
Yeah, when she said Tom comes home with missing a
With
sleeve.
one sleeve.
Why?
One sleeve. That cracked me up. I have to admit, I did listen harder after that. I did listen a bit harder.
do y'all want to see all the yarn that I bought? Like the way too much yarn that I
Yes.
brought?
Yes, we
Please,
do.
yes.
Are you kidding me?
Okay.
Put Tabitha to
Why are you
shame.
Susan at Delightful Works had one tapestry fabric bag, and I got it.
Ooh, pretty.
I beat out Anne for this. I am not.
What'd you
sorry at all.
do? Did you do the hurdles over the top of Anne to get to it?
No, I was
Anne's
just there
pretty
first.
tall. Mm.
She would have had to beat me up to get it.
Tripped her up. Well
That's
done,
pretty.
Sarah.
Ooh, I love that.
You're on my
Yeah.
team. You're on my football team. Just saying, at the retreat.
And then I got this other one.
Ooh.
Ooh, pretty.
It's
These
not
are all
really,
your colors, Sarah.
it's not really tapestry, but it's sort of tapestry.
your
like
I
color.
like the
It has that.
person. Is that the same person? I don't want to criticize. I'm not criticizing someone's work. Is that the same person who knit both? Sewed both.
Yes, Susan.
Oh, good. I like the
Susan
first one.
Delightful
The
Work.
first one. Yeah, I would have like hard elbowed Anne Pink out of the way and gone under through her legs under and sprinted for that first one.
Yeah, and there's nice
Mm-hmm.
slots. Her bags are really, really
Nice.
nice.
Oh,
Nice,
she
Sarah.
makes great bags.
So hang on, you couldn't just buy one bag. You had to buy two.
She's on a
Well, I bought the
retreat.
tapestry one
Projects.
first, And then later on in the retreat, she pulls out the leaf one. I'm like,
Oh,
really?
gotcha.
What are you doing?
Okay,
What are you doing here?
Fair enough.
And then she had a discount on the last day to kind of move inventory.
Cool.
I got a Woolen Works bag.
Ooh,
Oh,
I
I
like
like
that.
that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Ooh, I love that.
Very pretty.
Oh, I
You
love
got a
Very
that.
pocket
pretty.
inside?
Yeah, I got good pockets inside.
Yeah,
Mm,
that's cool.
that speaks to my Scottish heritage.
That would fit my work diary in nicely. Mm.
And then
What was the name of that designer? Woolworks or Wool? The bag maker?
Woolen Works Designs.
Woolen Works Designs. Okay, I got to look that one up. That's
And I
nice.
got
What do we got? Ooh,
Chicken
chicken lady.
This is
Yeah,
Mountain
you did.
Bluebird.
Of course. Look at that.
Very
got
nice.
this is worn leather from Carista.
Ooh, I don't even
Ooh,
love
pretty.
brown. That's beautiful.
That's
Yeah,
pretty.
isn't that beautiful?
That's
Yeah, I'm not a
very nice.
brown person, but that's great. Ooh.
Yeah, that's great.
This
That's really nice.
is a great sock set.
Ooh, look at that.
Ooh, I like that combination.
Yeah.
This is like
She
watching
did some really
porn.
great stuff.
Not creepy.
This is
Ooh,
it matches with the mini. There was one that was that she did to go with
I like
the
Pretty.
Ooh.
let's see.
There's more. Ooh.
Hang on, purple and green.
Northern
And
Light.
what else? Blue.
That's
Is
like
that
a
a
Northern
blue?
Light.
Is that a navy? Is that a navy or a second purple at the bottom there?
That's pretty.
Like this?
Wow.
No,
Ooh, I love
keep
that
going
pop.
around.
Or down here?
Keep going around. Twister. Oh, next to the green, above the green. Is that a blue or a purple with the green?
It's a blue.
Yeah.
It's a blue.
that's
Okay.
pretty. Oh, that's
Oh, it is
pretty.
a blue. Okay. I
But
wasn't
yeah.
sure if it was another shade of purple. Okay.
That's
Yeah,
pretty.
there's blues and purples and greens. Very pretty.
That's beautiful. Gosh, there are some talented people out there. Wait till Tabitha and Neil start dyeing yarn in their mason jars at home.
They're Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
This is another brown sock set.
Yeah. You're good. You're good with those colors. You're very good with
Yeah, that's her
neutrals.
colors, brown and green, and
Yeah.
colors.
I love them.
Yeah, Holly. She has.
Ooh,
She vended there as well.
that's
So I got
pretty.
Mystery.
Sock set.
That's very Thanksgiving colors. Yeah.
Yeah, summery, more summer, going it towards the end of summer.
Oh, for you.
She did a
I wear colours.
special
Ooh.
retreat color.
Oh, okay.
Pretty.
That's nice.
So very pretty.
That's going to be nice. What are you going to make with that? Or you don't know yet?
I have no
What are you
idea.
gonna do with
Any
that?
plans?
And then Devin did this one
Ooh,
for the retreat.
Mm-hmm.
that's
Very
interesting.
pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's sort of like a very pale
Very pale.
blue.
Nice colour.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
And then
Oh my gosh, it's one thing after another.
it's so bad. Arkansas Yarn Co. had
Mhm.
this
Oh,
tweed.
oh, I love that.
What kind of yarn is that? Is that merino?
This is
It's too
a
soft.
merino. It's 89% merino, 6% acrylic, 5% rayon.
Ooh, that's
Oh, the rayon. Okay. It
And
looks
she got the
really
whole
super
that
soft.
run.
color. Oh,
Yeah, she got the whole run from the mill.
what a great
And this one.
neutral. Oh,
I'm trying to figure out what to do with this one
That's super soft.
because
I would
she
want a
promised me
sweater's
she would
weight of
sell me
that.
more
Oh,
after I
yeah.
figure out what I'm going to do with it. I think I need to
she
do
will?
something cable-y.
yeah, that's so.
But she got all of that base.
Yes, because when the mill was going to do another run, the flecks were going to be different colors. There was
Oh,
going to
gotcha.
be blue in
Okay.
it,
Okay.
but this has got like green, sort of a.
Oh,
That's
so
you.
Yeah.
orangey,
with the greens.
and then
I love that.
red.
That's really nice. That's
It's
really
amazing.
clever. See, to dye yarn, I think some of them that are very
And it-
subtle. And I mean, I know it takes a lot of work. I'm not saying it's easier, but instead of just going bright colours, boom, 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 and saturating, to do these subtle, pretty colours and little twists of colour. So
Lori is
subtle,
amazing.
so restrained and elegant. Yeah. That's
Very
so
cool.
Lori
pretty.
does a good speckle too.
Does
Mm.
she?
Like she did. I don't have it, but because I get her monthly sock.
Oh, she has a
yarn.
monthly sock club?
Yeah,
Yeah?
and this year she's doing birth flowers, and in
Don't listen,
January she
Tabitha.
did like the snowdrop. This
Yep.
speckle.
Oh,
It's like a white
beautiful flower.
with
Yep.
like these green speckles. It's amazing.
Mm.
Okay. Well, snowdrops are so pretty. I love when they come out. They're beautiful. Imagine, yeah. Wow.
FYI,
good.
and
And
Pink and Pinkava has her snowdrop shawl pattern. I'm just putting that out there.
Ooh,
yes, she
okay.
does.
Oh,
And then
Yeah,
I
okay.
went. Okay, this is.
Ooh.
Ooh.
oh, Hank Me Home Tonight. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, I just
I love it that.
had to get Hank Me Home Tonight. That's a local dyer
Hmm.
that sells at that shop.
Is that your excuse? No, the name. The name is the
Yes.
excuse.
The name is the
Yep.
excuse.
Yep. That's perfect.
Yeah, we
So I
all
wonder
got a
how
good laugh
hard
out
it
of
would
that.
be. Tina would probably be the person to ask, but I can't imagine how hard it would be to be restrained in just softening colours or putting minimal colour to a natural coloured yarn or even a grey yarn,
Yeah. Oh,
I don't know.
I need to show off that snowdrop yarn. Just a second. It's
Yeah.
stunning.
Yeah. Gosh. Thank you. So I always look at those beautiful, elegant sweaters, like the designers, my favourite knits, that person who does the favourite sweaters, petite knits, Kudo Kavika, Kudo, is it Kudo Ki? Oh, I can never say her name, sorry. You know who I'm talking about in Finland.
Yeah, I know
Kudo,
who you're talking about, but
Kudo Kika? Is it Kudo Vikika? Kudo Kika?
I don't know how to pronounce it.
Oh, beautiful lady. And her little baby boy, and her. Yeah, I first started following her with her wedding dress. I've spoken about her before. She's just brought out her second book, and so her patterns are really elegant. She does these sort of big, sometimes a big cable or a big sleeve, and it's soft and it looks like it's got cashmere and mohair with it, and it just looks so gorgeous. And here I am, just with the old rustic merino, pumping out a few DK sweaters, and her sweaters just look airy and light and textured and so pretty. It looks like a cloud to wear. What's her name? Is it Lind? Is her surname Lindberg? Is it Veronica Kika? Kudo. Oh, come on, Lynn. You know who I'm talking about.
I don't remember. I know who you're talking about, but
yeah, I'm going to bring it. I'm going to work it out. Kutova Kika.
okay.
Kutova Kika. That's right. So Kutova is something to translate to something to wool or whatever, and Kika is her nickname. Gotcha. KutovaKika.com. Is it Veronica Lindberg? Something like that. She's really lovely, real sweetheart.
Okay.
Yeah, Veronica Lindberg. She's beautiful. And so subtle colours. She's
Okay. Where'd everybody? Okay, Joe, you're glitching out.
on what? Oh,
You were
am I?
glitching. You were, but now you're back.
Oh, okay. Oh, might be a storm coming, actually.
Oh.
it's very warm. It's only 36.4 degrees here right now.
90
And
something. Yeah. Okay.
yeah,
Is
it's
that
in the
all?
90s. There's a storm
Yeah.
coming for the afternoon.
It's I don't even want to talk about it. It's
So, Liz, have you bought any yarn lately?
yeah.
You've been very quiet about your acquisitions lately. I might miss it on
I got
Monday.
Tina yarn. I got Tina yarn. I showed you. I got her
Trying to
lawn
get-
gnome. I forgot this lawn gnome was still alive. OMG.
Yeah.
And then I got the matcha to go with Knit Night for my blanket. And then the I Don't Care Margaret, she's sending me to match.
Hmm.
So I'll have all three colors.
Oh,
So I have
no,
the
I didn't
pink
see
and then
that.
the-
Sorry.
Yeah.
So when you do Knit Night, I listen, but I don't get to watch.
So that's what I'm going to work on next. I should have the yarn Monday so then I can start my blanket. And I've never knit a blanket before or knit a blanket pattern. So this should be fun.
Oh.
But I have an idea and
Yeah.
I love the yarn and I wanted to make it for me and then nobody else in the family is allowed to touch it because it'll be my
I've
blanket.
knit, I've only knit like hand spun pure wool blankets,
Mm-hmm.
you know, nice
Well-
heavy loft blankets, but
Yeah.
I've never, and that's just, you know, straight knitting forever, garter stitch forever. But I've never sort of done Afghan patterns.
Well, I've thought about crocheting it because that's what I normally do with blankets, but I wanted to do something special with that colorway because, you know, she gave that colorway to us and was so kind to make us our own, you know,
I'm waiting.
uniqueness.
Mm-hmm.
My teeny
Yeah.
yarn has been held hostage in Indianapolis for a week.
Oh, really? You're getting some teeny yarn
Oh,
too?
is it because of the storms?
Wow.
Because I know the post office has some kind
no.
of warning thing about storms.
No, because it was sent out like 2 weeks ago. It should not
Yeah.
take 2 weeks to get from
No,
New York to
Oh, but
Michigan.
You've had horrific
no,
weather.
it shouldn't. No, because I get it in less than a week from
We
her.
get regular mail. I get my bills. Why can't I get, you know?
Does your mail travel by plane there as well as truck?
I just buy turtle.
It depends.
Turtle.
I could not find the snowdrop yarn, but
Oh,
February is
okay.
violet.
But
Oh,
Ooh, that's pretty.
that's very springtime. Yes.
Yes,
Mm.
violet. And then it came with the mini.
Oh.
okay. I'm sold. That's nice.
Yeah.
Look at the speckles of color in that.
Yeah.
That's
Mhm.
beautiful.
Lori does a
I
good
would
speckle.
like it if it didn't have the sprinkles, you know, like
Yes, just bits of
Lab
color
coat.
to pop up. I would.
Yeah,
I
she
would
did
be
all
cool
tonals
about
last
it.
year.
Like adding. I'd want to keep adding colors. I wouldn't be able to restrain myself and stop.
oh yeah.
That's how clever they are. They know when
I
to
did
stop.
some dyeing with Kool-Aid back when I started
Yeah.
knitting when I couldn't afford sock yarn. So I
Yeah.
dyed my own from Joanne's yarn with
Mhm.
Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But I've never done it with actual dyes.
Oh,
I have
okay.
and it's fun. I just have to all my yarn is in the shed and it's too cold to go get it and whatever.
Way too cold.
There's a and I'm not gonna copy it exactly, but I saw
Mhm.
somebody was knitting a sweater with hand-dyed yarn that's not, oh, look at that. Yes.
Ooh, pretty.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, now
That's
I'm
what that
like,
would be. That's
well, I don't know
beautiful.
where in the world this yarn is in my house, but I need to find it.
It's in
Yeah,
your
you
house.
do.
It's-
Yeah, you do.
It's probably in a project bag somewhere.
It might be.
Just got
It's somewhere. It's hiding. Mhm. Look at the last place you cleaned up. That's where it is, you know. When
No,
you leave stuff alone, that's where you find it.
I'd
when you
never
clean
find
stuff-
anything, man. I don't clean anything.
Uh-uh.
Joe, I think you should take your hats that you aren't wearing when you're not wearing them and you should alternate putting them on George the mannequin. So he's all stylish.
Oh, he's covered in dust at the moment. Actually, I got a better hat. As soon as it's a Joe show.
What's this? That's way better
Got my
hat.
shit show supervisor hat.
It's a
Yeah.
way better hat. Yeah.
Can you see it, Tara?
Shit show supervisor.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Roger every day.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been
Yeah,
kind of
well.
shitty around here, but you know, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but now we get a weekend full of a whole bunch of crap about a football game that, you know, the game will be the least
Shit.
mentioned part about the whole thing. It'll be,
Well,
oh,
that's
who's there? Oh, who's playing the halftime show? Oh, what are the players wearing?
Who cares about the halftime show? I couldn't pick that guy out of a lineup, and I heard he's been in some. I don't care. I don't care
who's
about
doing the halftime show?
Machine Gun Kelly, I think.
Kendrick
Who the hell is
Lamar,
that?
Oh, Kendrick Lamar,
who's had
rapper.
some issues. Yeah.
I still have no idea who that person is.
Yeah, exactly. I said I couldn't pick him out of a lineup. I don't
Yeah, like
care.
at work we were talking about it and we were like, couldn't even think of the last time there was a good halftime show. And we all
Prince.
kind of agreed it was
Prince. Prince
Yes.
was.
We all said
Prince.
Prince.
He's singing "Purple Rain" in the rain. Oh my
Okay.
god, it's so amazing!
I got a beanie now because I ran out of yarn.
Yay! That's cute.
It's
I
too
like
small.
The color. I love the color.
Yeah, it's too small for me. I ran out of yarn.
Well, your
That's
kid will
okay.
get it.
No, she likes them slouchy.
Okay.
I'll
Okay.
Donate to
it'll
the
be
babies.
fine.
Who knows, whatever.
I'll send it to the babies. Maybe one of the
Send it
moms
to the
is smaller.
babies. Maybe there's a baby with a big head that, you know.
It still counts as one of my 25 and 25 though. So.
Does.
Oh, you're doing that? 25
Yeah,
and
chicken.
25.
Chicken ladies. Where
I'm
you,
not gonna.
you know,
I'm not gonna.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Lynn's doing that challenge.
yeah.
Right, so
I learned how to make sticker pictures on my phone, so I've learned something from it.
I gotta figure out my self-striping whatever thing.
Did
You know, because it's almost
Tina
March.
look up Amber O'Brien's adventurous shop and stuff? I wonder if she looks that up because she was. I was telling her about that last month, wasn't I? About the wrap.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh yeah. I remember looking that up and I already had
Yeah,
it.
yeah, I have it too. She makes great patterns.
She does. So I've got a little start to this. I've already done the shawl, so I just thought I'd start a scrappy scarf.
Ooh, pretty.
Nice.
It's on an it's like a rhomboid. It's on an angle, so it slants
Okay.
as you go along. But I cast on the wrap, then I took it off, and I cast on the scarf, and I thought, no, don't be silly. You'll enjoy wearing a wrap more often. Then I thought, why? And then I frogged it again, and then I cast back on and went, don't be silly, just get the smaller one.
Mhm.
So I just started with some of my scraps. Look, Amy.
That's cool.
That's why I put all my scraps in that box.
Mhm.
Did you see my scraps earlier?
Yeah.
So just some little minis and some little scraps. So I started that. That's all. But that's all I've done. Nothing much. I've been too busy. I've done nothing for the Blocked magazine for this coming month's issue. So you get a break from me this month. I've knit nothing, just 4 hats, and started a scarf, and bought more yarn and bought knitting books.
My mojo went away. I'm like at maybe 95% right now since December 6th. So it's been 2 months that I've been sick. And
Yeah, but you sound a lot better.
I did not want to knit most of it.
No.
I just, you know. So
I didn't knit most of the week.
Yeah.
Just been off, right?
I was
Right.
that and I was
Don't
fighting what I was knitting. It wasn't working. I wasn't enjoying it, so I kept sitting it down. And I'm like, no, I can do this, and I pick it up again. I'm like, no, I don't like the way it looks, and the yarn is splitting, and
frog it.
you know,
Yep.
frog it.
Yep.
I'll do the sweater another time. Maybe when I lose weight, and then won't have to be so big. So, because it's one of those with a lot of ease.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So,
Yeah. There's
now I gotta dig out my self striping and get that going.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was looking at I started it already, but then I put it up because I was bored with it. I've had the breathing space on my needles for a while. And
The breathing space.
breathing space.
I like that one.
Well,
Yeah, I like it, but I don't think it would look good on my body shape, so I haven't cast it on. But I really like the sweater.
I
By
have it
who?
cast on. Here,
Vera Valimaki.
Here,
Vera Valimaki?
here you go.
Yeah. Here, let me
Oh,
make
that's
you big.
different.
Here, let me
Oh,
make you big.
short sleeves. How do you feel about the shorter sleeves?
I'm okay
Three-quarter
with that.
sleeve.
I'm okay with that.
Oh,
Because I
that's
usually push them up
stripey.
anyway.
That's a stripey project.
So listen, I started it already. I have
I've not
some.
seen that before.
Where's my needle? Hold on, I gotta get.
Yeah, what colours were you looking at?
Okay, look. So I
Was it
started
solid
already. I already started here. Okay, I'll show you. So this is some reclaimed merino from a sweater. Somebody sent this to me years ago. I'm talking like 2012, 2013. They sent me this yarn from a sweater.
Yeah.
And then I have some forbidden fiber for the stripes.
Nice. Oh, that's nice.
Ooh.
That's gonna look lovely.
Okay,
is.
that's really pretty.
But
Wow.
you're doing it on size like 2.5s.
Yeah.
Which is kind of a slog. And that's why I'm only like, 5 rows in or something,
That's all you've done. Just started
Yeah.
with the solid
Oh my
top
God.
down. Top down.
down.
That's your neck, not your waist, right?
Yeah. So, yeah, it's, I don't know.
Okay, so
I don't
you're
wanna
ready to
keep
go.
ribbing anymore right now because
Yeah,
I've
but
been
you're
doing-
ready to get cracking then. You're ready to go when your other sweater's
It's
finished.
not
You can live me.
self-striping though, so I can't
But
do
it's
it.
going to make
ribbing.
stripes. That's what
But
it
it's
doesn't.
not
It's going to make stripes.
Okay,
self-striping.
so
But
okay,
stripes
does
of
it
colour.
okay, no, what she's asking for your knit along, does it have to be self-striping yarn or just
No.
stripes?
Stripes. You can do scraps. You can do stripes. Yeah.
Okay,
Stripes.
Then you can
You
do
got-
stripy socks if you want. I meant stripy socks as in you're chopping and changing the colours and you
Not
weaving your
okay.
self-striping. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
not self-striping.
That's a different thing.
I just happen to have stupidly bought 10 skeins of self-striping that I want to use some of. No, you go for it. It's all the stripes, all the ways. That is a really pretty sweater. Go for it. You've already started.
Because it's kind of like a 3-season sweater. It's, it's
That's
light
nice.
enough that it's
I don't
finger
know how I'd
is
go
light
with a
enough.
three-quarter sleeve, but if it was just a light sweater that you'd wear, what would you wear under
yeah.
it? Just a little,
Just a tank top.
yeah, just a little stretchy tank top or something to hold my gut in.
I don't
I would wear
know.
something
It
like that.
depends on what the gauge is. You might not need to wear anything.
If
under
it's
it,
really
you know?
light
Yeah.
fingering,
Well, if you're
I wouldn't
using
like it.
2.5,
narrow.
you probably don't.
Yeah, it's
I mean,
As long as you're
I don't think in my area, I don't think you could wear it in like July and August because
No.
you could wear that inside.
I live in the
I'd wear
swamp.
that out with a coat. You'd be wearing that inside though, like go shopping
for
or
sure.
inside a
Yeah.
pub or a sports bar or whatever.
Yeah, you
and
could
just
wear
have
it in the
coat
spring
over
for
that.
sure.
Spring,
You'd probably wear it through May.
May or June, and then
Yeah.
September through
Yeah, and then just put it,
September around because you just wear a coat. You
Mhm.
know,
right. Yeah.
I
No,
would
it's
wear
definitely
it
worth
every
it.
summer here, but
I want to see stripes of colour like that. Vertices
Okay.
Unite. How many times have I said I'd do that again? That's
I know.
got stripes.
I know.
And I
I'm
have-
tempted to do the big one.
I know.
Big one's awesome. It is
There's
really
the other one I want to do. The I don't know what it's called. It's mostly white, and then it's got blocks of gray and black. It's one of his shawls. What's it called? I thought your knit along was self-striping.
No,
And that makes all the
sorry.
difference.
Sorry for the miscommunication. No,
No, it's
I just
okay.
have self-striping yarn that I want to use, and I've got,
Wow,
I've got some to give away.
Huh.
The
okay.
mini
So-
one to give away. No,
So if my
stripes.
blanket-
Stripe man.
So if
Listen,
my blanket has stripes of colors in it, then that
You're
counts,
in.
right?
Yeah, you're in. I just want to see the stripes. I want to see the colour. Morgan's not here to defend her honour for last year's rules and regulations. She was just doing, you had to knit a sweater. I'm like,
To be fair, you told her. To be fair, you're the one who told her she needed to do it to begin with. So you're making up the rules
Yeah.
anyway.
Kind of.
Yeah, the middle long. There are no rules. I have no rules except the starting date is the 1st of March and the ending
Or
date
now.
is the 3rd of March. That's it.
Okay,
or now,
so I have to
yeah.
wait till March 1st to. Okay.
Oh. Yeah, this is not the Gestapo here. I
I've
want
already
you to
started
enjoy
it,
your knitting.
so I'm not going to rip it out because I'm not going to.
No, that's perfect. You've already started, so that's cool.
So
I
I'll
am
just
trying to
put
find
on it until March
inspiration.
1st.
You can crack it now. You can go now.
Okay, all right.
A
Thank
sweater.
So-
You've only got a month.
Okay. So
you. I love you.
all right, I'm gonna have to pull out my self-striping yarn for
Mm.
that.
I thought it was self-striping. This is striping. Canal ring.
I know.
Canal ring is the thing I want to make.
Oh yeah. We talked about that
I
one.
love this. I love this shawl so much. Here it is.
I haven't seen it.
Pretty
Oh.
much every Stephen West is a self-striping in some way.
Nope, you can't see it. It's
Can't
it's
see
mostly
it.
white. No, stop it.
Yeah, dude. Make it big.
It won't let you
No.
Okay, there
Yeah,
it goes.
it won't let me look. It's mostly
Still
white
can't.
and it has a
Yeah.
light gray, dark gray, and a black stripe. It's so pretty. I really want to make that one.
Cool. Yep.
Anyway.
No, I mean, you want to do color work as long as there's stripes behind it, like Fair Isle, stripes behind it. I just want to get some mixed color inspiration. I want to see stripes of colors,
Okay.
not gradient.
This is
Well,
the one
even
she's-
gradient stripes are
Yeah, you
cool.
see, your
That's the one she's
camera's
talking
better
about.
than mine. Oh, it's so pretty.
That's
I want to
different.
make that
Yeah.
so bad.
Yeah, it's very mild for Stephen West.
Well, it's an older one, you know.
Is it?
I know,
Yeah.
but I like it.
And
You
I
can do it
like,
with so many colors.
and I would do it, but I would do it in those colors because I like the subtle, you know, black and white and gray. I like that, you know. But it would be great in any color, you know.
All right. So now I know what I'll work on. I'll pull out my self-striping because I have to wait till I get the rest of that yarn from Tina to start my blanket. So that won't be till Monday.
My yarn from Tina. Freaking Postal Services holding my yarn hostage.
Well, I've had yarn that comes here, comes to Las Vegas, goes back to Kentucky, goes to California, and then comes to Las Vegas.
Wow.
So I went on
make it
Twitter
make
and I
sense.
said, we need to investigate the USPS because they keep raising their rates, but their service is sucking more and more and more.
Well, there's plenty of unemployed federal workers that they could hire.
All right. Yeah.
You
Y'all
know,
get on it.
now that they're all
The
losing
ones
their
that aren't going to
employment.
learn code.
This USAID thing, that scandal that's going on at the moment, I don't understand. Is this a part of government? Is it a government department?
It's an agency that is underneath the State Department. It's supposed to be used for foreign aid to advance our goals around the world. But it's not been that. It's been taken over by people using it to money launder and make money. And
shouldn't the people who are running
and to
this
coup other countries and to basically subvert the local cultures and
and also fight for censorship worldwide is one of the things
flat
it
out
was doing.
say that they are.
But see, the problem is the people running it are not elected officials, so they were still keeping their jobs no matter what administration was there. So that's why they could keep doing it, because they were deep staters who. Yeah.
Were they like contracted people who came in like CEOs to run it, like contracted people that?
No, they were just government employees who ran it and made deals to give money to NGOs and whoever else they were funding. They were funding George Soros. Yeah, they were funding George Soros
and the Clintons and everybody.
Well, I think there might be some. Yeah, Chelsea Clinton got $84 million for what?
For what? For what?
Exactly. Who knows?
Tides Foundation got how many?
for her foundation.
Does she have
Prince
a foundation? She's applied for a grant or something, and they've approved that kind of money.
Yeah, because it's money laundering. Prince Harry got 13 million for his charity that goes in their pocket because it's
from the US
registered in
government.
Delaware, and you only
This is
they funneled it.
money.
Basically, for him, they funneled it from Fidelity to a bunch of different companies, and then that money was all donated back to him to cover it up. And his charity is registered in Delaware. Thank you, Beau Biden and others, where you only have to spend 5% of the money you get in on the charity. You can spend 95% of charity money up to employees and costs and everything else.
So this has all happened over the last 4 years. So while
no. This has been happening since the 60s.
This has been going on for decades.
It's been going on for decades.
Yeah.
Yes.
All this money that is raised by your taxes, your car, everything you pay tax on, your clothing, your food. Different states have different taxes, I understand. But I pay tax on, my petrol and my food and my car and my home and my land, and that is all going into these people's pockets while I'm struggling to pay for groceries and haven't eaten a steak for fucking months.
I got pissed off last night because I was watching. We were watching something, and the Tunnel to Towers Foundation was on there, and they do with veterans who have served in wars, and they have limbs. I mean, there's people with no limbs, and the one guy
it's heartbreaking when you go to the VA hospital, let me tell you.
And the one guy said,
I was there last week.
He said, I'm on a waiting list to get a house that's for him, where he can function and this and that. And I'm like, this guy's on a waiting list for a house that served our country. And meanwhile, we're going to have gay Sesame Street in Israel. We're paying for that shit. We're paying for
that money's gone
in Africa to get their bio-pronouns, whatever. Like,
and
what are we doing?
But this has been
a lot
building
of it was going, and a lot of it, because it was controlled by people with certain beliefs, were going against whatever administration was in at the time. So if it was a Republican or conservative, their State Department was trying to make deals with countries. This organization was subverting it.
Yeah, and this organization participated in activities that subverted the presidential election in Romania. That happened
in America
a month ago,
wherever. Yeah,
back in December, because the second round of elections was canceled by the court because they did not like who was going to win. Like this man, Kalin Georgescu.
Running this world? Who's running the world?
Let's not go there.
Who's Klaus Schwab and George Soros?
None of it's like under audit. Nobody's in jail for fraudulent activity.
Like, Romania does not have a lawful government in place. They're just as lawless as Zelensky in Ukraine right now. Like they're basically under.
It's just fraudulent, completely fraudulent.
We're going to be completely honest here.
Money is going.
There's going to be new elections in the spring, and it's come out that this is just all because at first they said, "Oh, it was Russian interference." Like, no,
we've heard
there is foreign interference. That foreign interference came from the Blinken Secretary of State and from Brussels, from the EU.
Oh,
because heaven forbid that the Romanians elect someone who does not want war with Russia and wants to benefit the Romanian people economically. He's a Romanian first guy. He's far right. And he's independent. And he's a good looking man and speaks very good English.
Yeah.
But you can't have that.
Yeah. Can't trust anybody anymore. You can't trust any of these politicians anymore. Who's behind them? Who are they paying? Who are they getting paid by? And who are they paying to get whatever they want to set themselves up? Generational wealth is happening because of this fraud.
And if you call it out, you're the asshole. Like,
all people, all the poverty, all the hunger, all these things that have gone on in our country, where this money could have alleviated over and over again.
Well, even if you look at what happened in California,
Oh God.
And
God,
that
don't get me
family,
started.
that couple that like owns like all the freaking water.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, Mr. You said George Soros earlier. He owns every fucking radio station in the world.
Yeah.
The guy is.
That's because the
how?
FCC let him.
How has it been allowed to happen that
Because
he
he
owns
paid off
every?
people.
Well, first of all, George Soros.
Do you not understand that all these millions of people driving their cars, listening to the radio every single day, are listening to what he wants you to listen to?
Okay, but he sputs. Okay, he's not there. Okay, his son though, Alex.
Oh yeah, that's right.
The one.
Let's look at all the pictures. You can go online and look at all the pictures. Elizabeth Warren, Hillary Clinton.
He's marrying Huma Abedin, who is Hillary's aide.
Which is not suspicious at all.
No.
What about Zuckerberg? What the heck?
He's just sucking up.
I think Zuckerberg has some skeletons that he's afraid are going to come out, so he's sucking up big time.
Because he's still censoring on Instagram. He's still
his wife is Chinese. I mean,
right?
Yes.
Well, okay. Except so is what's his name? The guy, the old frog guy. What's his name? The turtle.
McConnell. Oh yeah,
Mitch McConnell. His wife's Chinese.
Elaine Chao. She's been in the cabinet before.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But let's just ignore all these ties. Hell, Swalwell's still there, and he was having an affair with a Chinese spy.
Yeah,
I thought it was so funny.
Yeah,
I thought it was so funny when Trump went, "Well, we'll buy Gaza. We'll clear the land, and we'll set up a Riviera at Gaza." And people are so horrified by it, and I'm thinking, brave words. Let's do it. Let's go. Who else is going to fucking clean it up? Is it going to stay that way like Ukraine for centuries now?
Yeah, but think about all the jobs it's going to give people there.
Okay, here's the thing, okay? And maybe Tara, Joe, you might not know this, but when you get further into the Bible, you will know how much land is allocated to Israel, and they have a fraction of that right now.
Mm-hmm.
Israel is supposed to be way this way and way down here and way this way. And they have this little tiny part, which is not,
controversial, I know, but I do believe that they were the first people of all of that land from Egypt up. Yeah. That was their land. Yeah.
Well, I personally am horrified with what's happened in Gaza.
Yeah.
And there are several people who were killed there at an Orthodox church because there were bombs that fell on that church complex.
On the church, yeah.
Yeah, and they 3 were family members of someone who actually was in the U.S. Congress.
Yeah, and USAID was funding Hamas. Yeah. USAID was funding Hamas and UNRWA
and sending them condoms
and guns.
What are we doing?
No, what I think.
How amazing is the hostages are being freed? How amazing is it? Every 2 to 3 days, I'm seeing another hostage being freed. Why the fuck did that not happen over the last 12 months?
Do you need to
because Biden didn't want him freed because he's anti-Israel.
It's
like when Reagan. It's like when Reagan was elected and the hostages were released when he was inaugurated.
Yeah.
Because he was an unknown quantity, and they didn't know what he would do. And when he said he would stop them, they thought, well, maybe this guy will stop us. So now they know Trump will do stuff. Is the thing.
They need to get all those bodies home.
That's why all the hysteria when he says something like tariffs. Yeah. I'm going to give you 100% tariff, and I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. It's just all negotiable, and they all bend the knee because they think he's unhinged. And
he spent 4 years. He spent 4 years developing this plan. He's going in just like a company that buys a company that's in trouble. So he's treating it just like that. You get rid of what's costing money. You get what's not bringing in money. He's been for 4 years. He and Elon and everyone else have been studying exactly what needs to be done. How do you think Joe just come up with all this stuff so fast? It's because they've been delving into it for decades. Well, for years.
Yeah, I really do believe in his first term, he had the wrong people given to him, pushed towards him.
He did not know what. Yeah, he had no idea.
He listened to too many rhinos.
By people who should have been helping him.
Yeah, he listened. Yeah, I mean, he had
because they were jealous. They were jealous. He came in out of nowhere and won the presidency, and these lifetime politicians
there's a reason
couldn't.
why his son-in-law is not involved now.
Oh yeah,
Abraham Accords, but
yeah,
he did a lot of other kind of like, what are you doing? You know.
Well, his father was also a criminal too, so you know.
Yeah. So yeah.
And his whole family's liberal.
I feel like we had to go through.
I think
the 4 years that we had to go through.
Yeah, he never would have won back. I think the biggest hero that we've got right now is Fetterman. Not because I mean he's still a Democrat. No, listen, he's still a Democrat. I'm not disputing that. However, but he's willing to listen, and he's willing to talk to people, and he's willing to support things across the aisle, and none of the other Democrats are.
Democrat. Yeah.
I mean, he's not gonna agree with everything.
No, he's not.
Of course, he's a Democrat at heart in Philly, but he's also open-minded enough to say, "Hey, this is wrong."
Yep.
And call it out, and none of the others do. So to me, that's being a hero.
We all should be doing.
There aren't any Democrats willing to do that much anymore. No. And can we just get rid of the turtle? Can he just roll off into the
First of all, he keeps falling down, and he keeps doing. You know, they're all falling down. They're all.
He needs to be gone.
They're all in wheelchairs.
Term limits. Term limits.
Meanwhile, Trump.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying this.
Yeah.
Nick, I'm not saying Democrats aren't necessarily bad or good, or Republicans aren't bad or good. I'm just saying there's not many of them who are willing to cross the aisle and actually listen and work. And same with the Republicans when the Democrats were in. They've lost that ability to do their jobs. You know, all these ones, that's not my president. I don't support them. Let's fight against him. That's not what they used to be like. They used to be like, well, my guy didn't win. But for the better of the country, we want the country to succeed. So we'll go, you know, we'll do what we can to make it a success. And they don't do that anymore. Now it's, you know.
I think Fetterman, people have taken him as a big joke with his recovery from his stroke, etc., and saying, oh, he's brain damaged. And, you know, I think he's come a long way, and he's done a great deal to help his physical and mental health and his emotional health recover. And he's just talking common sense. He's not going to be pushed around. He's just talking common sense. You know what? That guy nearly died. He doesn't give a shit anymore. He's going to do what the right thing is to do. Life's too short.
It's refreshing. To me, it's refreshing because most of them, their attitude is, oh, we don't like Trump. We don't like his plans. We want him to fail. Therefore, you want the country to fail. Instead of saying, hey.
Ego. Yeah. I've said that before. A lot of people don't like his giant ego. Well,
no, of course not.
He's this multi-millionaire. He's living the dream. He's worked his ass off. He's done deals. He's probably done deals in back alleys he wouldn't dare try to do now in the age of the internet. He's got a huge ego. But you know what? He's a businessman, and he's getting the job done.
Well, here's the thing. Those other politicians around the world aren't used to somebody's going to come in and negotiate, you know, who's going to tell you this is what I want and this is what I'm willing to do to get it. And they're not used to that. They're used to people playing ball. And he's like, no, I'm doing what's best for us. You can go along with me or you can deal with me. But and they're not used to that. And too many countries have given up, and it's refreshing to see like what's his name down in Argentina. And, you know, Orban and all the others and the Romanian conservative guy who should be president, who are actually fighting back.
So. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets in.
Australians, they're still, it's, you know, you can't say the wrong thing, you'll lose your job. Can't be on social media saying your opinion, you'll lose your job. It's always a threat of financial hardship for having
that's how they get people. That's how they get people, because you're afraid you have to feed your family. They want you afraid. You shouldn't question anything. You shouldn't, you know, because you're afraid. And now that Trump has won and that the censorship has cut back so much. I mean, there's still censorship, but there's a lot less. People aren't afraid to speak their mind. People aren't afraid to say, hey, yeah, I'm happy, or I like this. And that's the way it should be, regardless of who the president is. I mean, liberals and Democrats shouldn't be afraid to speak their mind now, like we were for 4 years. I don't want anyone afraid to speak their mind. I think ideas come from all sorts of places.
People on Reddit are so mad that we're happy.
I know.
They're so mad. And I'm just
I
saying.
want to know.
And they're going after the knitting professionals who are not being political, and I think that's absolutely hilarious.
Why are men getting attacked?
Eating their own.
Why are men in knitting getting attacked? There are so many male influencers now out there whose podcasts I hardly enjoy. There's so many of them. Why would someone be stupid enough? Well, it's their opinion and they're entitled to it. But why attack male knitters? That's so that was done decades ago. I don't understand it. Guess what? Not
because they think men have an unfair. They think men have an unfair advantage.
No, they don't.
But here's the thing: if you were a male knitter and you're a male designer and your designs are crap, you're not going to get. People aren't going to buy them. So you're not going to get the sales like Stephen West or Stop Mortician or anyone else gets, because they make good designs. Do I like the pattern choices or the color choices and everyone? No. But they work their butts off, and
that guy is not only a designer; he's running a wool store too, in partnership with someone else that he's got to keep happy. He's an entrepreneur. He's a genius.
But they don't
Actually, I bought a shirt that he would really not want to wear. I can't wait to wear it. I've got to show you the shirt I bought. That reminds me of Stephen West's latest debacle. His pinwheel.
Oh no! But you know what I mean? They're jealous because they like being in their own little world where they get to determine what's right and what's not right, and calling people out when they feel like it. And they're afraid that men designers won't put up with it.
That's ridiculous. All these males who are knitters or crocheters, they're all individuals like we are. They all have different styles, different tastes. Male yarn dyers, male designers, male knitters. Why would someone be stupid enough to try to attack them or say that they hate them? For what reason? You hate everybody in your life. You hate your whole life.
I don't get it.
Why attack men as a subset when they're all individuals? They're all doing their own thing. They're all different. Meet them on the street, shake their hand, have a cup of coffee. You'd probably get on.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
They think with their victimhood, because they have they have to have a reason to complain.
They have to have a boogeyman.
Yeah. There always has to be a villain in their story. They can't just be happy and knit. They can't just be happy and say, hey, this person designed a really great pattern and I'm excited to knit it. And I'm going to buy yarn from somebody who happens to be a male dyer because I like the colorway, not because his gender has anything to do with dyeing yarn.
Oh, so you're just saying they hate all males. Is that what Neil was saying? There's good feminists and there's bad feminists.
Well, there's different types of feminists. There's different types of feminists. The original feminists didn't hate men, but they wanted, certain things. Now they hate men. Men cause all the problems. Well, I saw one today one Democratic one who got herself fixed so she can't possibly get pregnant during Trump's pregnancy. Yeah. It's like, okay, and like,
your choice.
Yeah, I mean, like, she's out there telling other women to get themselves fixed.
Okay, here's what
because they're afraid birth control is going to disappear. They've never said anything about birth control disappearing.
Ridiculous.
Her district where she represents is Livonia, which is a lot of Middle Eastern people.
Mm-hmm.
So I find that really interesting. And also, thank you, because that's one less abortion you'll have, or, one less child that you'll raise to be
messed up
or whatever, Okay, fine.
Yeah. All right, guys, we probably need to go soon. It's been almost 3 hours.
What?
Yeah.
Thanks, Amy.
We have Nick in the chat, and he is a Democrat, and they have not lost their ability to. I don't.
Yeah, I mean, we welcome everybody. Everyone has ideas. Just enjoy knitting.
Yeah,
No, I'm glad that Trump nominated people like RFK Jr. and Tulsi Gabbard.
yeah.
Because
Much
he's
respect.
learning, that you can get ideas from all sorts of places. And it kills me that they're going after all these billionaires in Trump's administration. What about all the billionaires that have been funding you guys for decades?
Right.
Wow.
Let's ignore those billionaires and just focus on these billionaires. These billionaires who aren't trying to use the government to make money because they have their own money. It's not like the congressmen and senators who become politicians just so they can become rich. I'm talking about Bernie Sanders and others, Nancy Pelosi.
Oh, don't get me started on Bernie.
The turtle. Yeah. It just, these guys made their own money, most of them.
We have a representative republic. They were supposed to come from wherever they were in their life. They're a butcher, a baker, a candlestick maker, a lawyer, whatever. You come and you serve for a couple years,
and you leave.
5 years, 10 years, whatever. And then you go away and you go back to what you were doing.
Yeah.
You don't make it your career for 50 years.
But term limits need to be a thing.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm hoping these next 2 years go so well that when the next congressional elections, that more get a bigger majority so that they can push things like that. So they don't have enough people to actually push that stuff through now. So.
And I want Fauci on trial, but
Yeah. Did you see a bunch of states? Did you see a bunch of states are suing against the pardon?
Oh, really?
No,
yeah,
because she's a
and according to the Supreme Court, if you accept a pardon, you're accepting that you're accepting guilt. So all those Congress people and J6 committee people that accept the pardon from Biden, they're accepting that they're guilty. So his family too. So basically, he told everyone in the world his family are crooks.
Yeah.
Running scared.
But it's very telling the people he didn't pardon.
Yeah, him and
That's
Jill.
Very telling because
they said he could have pardoned them without announcing it.
Oh,
he could have pardoned himself, but I don't know. I think somebody would have leaked it by now.
Yeah, they leak everything out.
So thanks, guys, for staying so long on Friday Night Mayhem. And it's going to be Mayhem in March.
Mayhem in March.
And Morgan, if you're watching, or if you're watching later,
Morgan,
surprise!
We love you.
We love you.
Morgan.
We love you, Morgan. Surprise!
Did you put the yarn out, girl?
Poor thing.
You're hosting a knittle on.
Feel better.
Yeah, I hope you feel better. Seriously.
Yeah.
I hope you haven't got like allergies to spiders and snakes or something.
No. She has a broken bone.
Thank you, Tara. Thank you, Tara, for coming and hanging out.
Thanks, Tara, for hanging out and showing us your haul.
Look at your. Oh, it's so pretty.
And your haul, like you showed us. So thank you. And
thanks for telling us about the retreat we missed out on.
Yeah, but now I'm looking forward to the camping one.
I know. I'm gonna have to try to get there.
I'm coming, Tab. I'll drive up.
I'm gonna try to do it.
Someone needs to meet me at the airport with some bear spray and some mace and all the other good stuff I need.
Well, I don't know. It depends on what airport you land in.
I'm looking forward to seeing.
Oh my God! Come to Detroit Airport, and then we can drive. That would be amazing.
Oh, I don't want to stop in LA Airport, but can I just go San Fran?
No, come to my
airport. I don't want to stop in any of those.
San Fran will be closer.
I'll drive you.
Yeah.
Can you imagine Neil and Joe out camping with the bears and the Bigfoot and everything else?
You don't want a road trip with me? Okay, I get
it. Yeah, I do. I'd love a road trip. I'm always up for a road trip. Oh my God!
I'll drive up with you guys when you hit the west, close to the west coast.
Might not get there.
Me and Therese in an enclosed space together. I'll be laughing my guts up. She'll be all over the road. It'll be hilarious.
Tara, we'll have to prepare bond money.
You have to pull out the bail bond. Yeah.
Yeah. We'll have to check out where the closest bail bonds place is for wherever they are.
Yeah, I better show up because I don't need Dog the Bounty Hunter coming after you.
That's true.
We got Tabitha the bounty hunter.
Yeah.
But then Tabitha can meet him, so that might not be a bad thing.
She fangirls him. She'll be right. She'll look after us. He won't know what he did.
Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine, Joe.
You can
Fine.
get Neil to come in and fly in too, Trees, and then you can take both of the
Oh,
foreigners across country.
Felon. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, here, Neil, fly into Detroit. I promise you it'll be okay.
Neil in Detroit. That's cruel.
Neil in Detroit is like it. That sounds like a
Reality show.
Okay.
No, you guys would have to film driving cross country.
Go the Eagles. Taking the week off.
Well, okay. Tell you what, Trees. Joe, I'm not going to pull for the Chiefs, but I'm also not going to pull for the Eagles.
Oh, bullshit. Bullshit.
I don't care.
No,
I don't have a team.
To get a ring.
You're just going to sit there neutral. You're just going to sit there neutral like Switzerland.
No.
I don't have a team playing, so it doesn't matter.
Oh,
I want
come
both
on.
to
You
lose.
could have got Joe Bob's team for one game.
No.
Joe,
No.
I legally I can't. I'm a Giants fan. We can't pull for the Eagles ever.
I cannot root for Kenny Pickett. No. No. No.
I don't know what to say. I think you're off my
quarterback. No.
Thanks, you guys. Thanks for coming. We appreciate it. And we are not podcasting this Monday. Trees, we're off Monday, right?
I'll be crying most likely.
Trees, we're off Monday. You didn't want to do Monday?
And
we're off Monday. We'll be back the Monday after.
Letter the next time you see me.
Yay.
Yeah.
So,
cool.
So not this Monday, next Monday. Come join us.
Around for this.
Thanks.
Stripey something.
Stripey Mayhem.
Yeah, give me some. Oh, I'll give you a hashtag.
Do it.
I'll give you a hashtag on the Insta. It'll be the easiest hashtag ever. And then you know what? March comes and they'll can all the hashtags. You watch.
Probably.
Get out of here, you crazy
Thanks,
guys. It's 2 p.m. Saturday afternoon. I'm starving.
All right.
Go.
Bye.